Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, welcome in. Today we are making food with oranges, blood oranges. That's what I was thinking. I was like, what are they called? Blood oranges. We're making blood orange Basque cheesecake. I've never made a Basque cheesecake before, so I'm excited. I've seen them around a lot and I've never made one. And then I saw these oranges and I was like, I haven't candied oranges for a long time. And I love orange and I love cheesecake. So I thought we'd have some fun. And we're also making satay chicken today. Satay chicken skewers. We're going through community cook-up. It's gonna be a great day. The new community cook-up theme we've been chatting about, it is pumpkin, not orange, it's pumpkin, still orange. But we're making pumpkin food in September, which is really, really fun. And so yes, we're gonna start with making the cheesecake. Put that in the oven at a really high temperature. And then from there, we're gonna get into the satay chicken and go through community cook-up. All right, before we get into session, let's go back to last time on. We made pizza on Monday. We had a pizza party. Exceed was here. We did a Molly After Dark stream. It was a little bit of fun. We cooked some pizza in the barbecue. I just remembered. Hey Google, add gas canister to my shopping list. What's it called? A gas cylinder?
Sure. I added gas to the list called My Shopping List.
Hey Google, add gas cylinder to my shopping list. Yeah, we ran out of gas in the barbecue.
Okay, I added gas cylinder.
Oven, thank you. We did a satay chicken pizza, which was good. This one was halloumi and jalapeno. It was not too bad. That was the satay chicken with a sour cream swirl, which was really good. I really liked the satay chicken. And then finally we had a prosciutto, fig, red pizza with tomatoes, rocket or arugula, and a drizzle of balsamic glaze, which was yum. A bit too sweet though. It's not my best work. I think the figs and the balsamic were overkill, but it was nice. 7 new people on Follow followed, 8 subs, resubs, and gifted subaroos, and 300 bits. This was a lovely stream. It was good. Well, come on in. Hey Liz. Hey Stace and Potsa, welcome back. Delirium, Rosalarita, give me a hello if you're in chat. I know you're on every other day, but it seems like every day? Okay. I hope that's a good thing. So we have tin here. I think I might try and find a smaller one. So I'm looking for this is 20 centimeters, 8 inches, but I think I want like a 7-inch one, a bit smaller, so that the cheesecake is taller. And then, are you familiar with blood oranges? Because I could never find them. They're very irregular. They grow in winter. So I got, I think they were like $7 a kilo. So I've already cut up and used some of them because they're really pretty. They are. I don't think the flavor, the texture is different inside. They're like the interior is like softer. I don't know how to explain that for an orange, but I cut one and bit into it, and it's like, it pulls off the skin a lot easier, and it's less firm. I really liked it. And the juice is a little bit sweeter, I think. But we're gonna be zesting them and then cutting some up, and I'm going to attempt to candy them. So we could do like a candied orange on top. Also, if anyone cared, I have found a rhubarb. I've been on the search of rhubarb for like 2 to 3 months. I finally found some rhubarb. So it's in the fridge. I'm going to, I don't know if there's point. I think we're out of the season, right? For us in Australia, maybe not for you guys in North America. So what I'm thinking is creating some recipes for the new website. And I'm like, I don't want to do that if no one can find rhubarb, but it's always opposite seasons. So if I make them now in my season, then you've got like 6 months, 4 months to then, wait, and you can make them for yourself if you're in North America. I dehydrate normal oranges for drink garnishes. I should try blood orange. Yes, we should do that too. I've got a dehydrated that I've been meaning to make dehydrated slices with. Let's do that today. Can you remind me? I just read it, Delirium. I was like so gorgeous looking. I was like, oh, is that me? Then I realized you're talking about the oranges. Forget. AC Bellison, welcome back. It's lovely to have you. Liz, you love blood oranges. How have you had them, used them, eaten them? All right, so we're going to do a deep dive into Discord, show what the community has been cooking and eating over the last few days. There we go. Just going to grab this. All right, so this is Kate. Kate had a steak. So it was rib fillet medium rare with Diane sauce for lunch. Nice. That was like a bit like peppercorn sauce. Oh. My mat's a bit wet, so it's a bit slippery. Looks good. How do you guys have your steak, I wonder? Medium, medium rare, well done. Medium rare for me. I like it juicy and red. Roman, fresh lettuce from the garden. That's a good looking lettuce. I did try and grow lettuces. one, they were in a pot and I didn't water them as well as I could have. Two, the problem with now growing things in the new backyard is there's a whole different array of bugs. And so now like these Spitfire like moths, I think that's what they're called. They were eating all my parsley and all the lettuce. So I'll have to try again. Lettuce, I think, grows all year round, if I am correct. So we've got to figure out what's going to happen in the new backyard. Okay, Vietnamese the other night on Friday night. Exceed and I walked and we got Vietnamese and then came back. So satay chicken for Exceed. We realized it didn't come with rice, so I had to make a really quick pressure cooker rice. I had beef pho, iced coffee and meat spring rolls. You know the sad thing is I accidentally left this pack in the living room. Didn't realize there was a spring roll in there. Came back 2 days later. And I was like, damn it. So I had to give it to the dogs. They loved it. But the pho was really nice. I was a big fan. Unfortunately, like it says, it was called rare beef pho. It would have been served rare if you were eating like in the restaurant, I assume. But because of food safety, whatever, the meat was all cooked. So it was a bit sad. But I liked it. Seed's not a huge fan of the iced coffee, but I like it. Then on Saturday, we went to the farm, and for Father's Day was the Sunday. So I cooked my dad some chicken and broccoli risotto. This recipe is coming on the new website as well. It's super simple, something that you can throw together on like a weeknight where you're not really interested in cooking. All you do is chop up the chicken, chop up the broccoli, pan fry it while you're cooking the risotto, add a bit of spices, a bit of cream and some cheese, and it is delicious. It's really, really good. You don't have to add the cream or the cheese as well if you want to make it lighter. And it's super, super tasty. Using some like Moroccan spices, or you'd use Mexican spices from First Things First as well. That's super yum. Breakfast of Champions for Kate. So this is very common, like milk products like this in Australia are very, very common. Either they come in like a carton, like a small carton, or bottles like this. So this is Dare Triple Espresso, Robusta and Arabica beans. And then she's got, I didn't know this existed. So cabanossi is a type of sausage that is very common in Australia. Like it's amazing. It's really, really, it's like a really thin, long sausage that you chop up, and your mum usually serves with like cheese and crackers, and it's so yum. But they've also done a collaboration with Shapes, which are these crackers. So it's this like quintessential cheese, crackers and shapes, which is really good. And then I don't know what this is. An energy dairy snack. Is this like yogurt? It looks like the yogurt like the yogurt satchels. I have no idea what this is. I know Milo, obviously it's like malted chocolate flavor, but I don't know if this is yogurt or it's like pudding. It was a good one, Kate. On the way back from the farm, we had to stop at Abdesh, welcome in. Iceberg lettuce, not good, right? Iceberg lettuce has its place. I think I would say that this is cos lettuce or romaine, it looks like to me. Iceberg definitely has its place. It doesn't have as much nutritional value as other types of lettuce, but sometimes it's good for certain recipes. I prefer iceberg lettuce. In like ham and salad sandwiches, it's good. Certain salads. Yeah. What else? Oh yeah, so on the bakery, we drove home and there's this like kind of famous large bakery. So we stopped over and we got a pie each. So this was pepper steak pie, and it was good, like a pepper, yeah, like big chunky pieces of steak cooked in like a really rich brown sauce, and then it had a lot of peppercorns. It was a bit overbearing pepper, but it was tasty. Then Exceed got a sausage roll, and then I got this. So we got 2 things each. But he shared this. He had a little bite. This is a French vanilla slice. So it's custard at the bottom. Traditional custard slice is custard, puff pastry on like sandwiched and then icing. Whereas a French vanilla slice, has a layer of cream in there. It's very rich, but it was very tasty. So, thought it looked good. Very nice little treat on the way home. We got that, we were like half an hour, 45 minutes away from home. We got home, Exceed had a shower, and we went straight to bed. I had a nap, and then we had to go out again for Father's Day. So it was a big weekend. Cad onigiri I had for dinner a few days ago. Delicious, left to right, tuna, pulled pork, shrimp, Korean barbecue. Korean beef, sorry. All right. I would eat the 3 to the right. I'm not a huge fan of tuna. I don't know about you guys. Do you guys eat tuna? Whether it's like the canned tuna or like in a sauce that you, like a creamy tuna salad or whatever, or do you prefer it like the fresh? The fresh stuff I would eat. Like if we went out to a restaurant and I got the like tuna slices, I would eat that, but I would prefer salmon. Yeah. Who doesn't love onigiri sushi? Onigiri, forget which one onigiri is. Is that the? I forget which one. Because you've got the roll. I get that, the sushi roll. Is onigiri the one with the rice and then? No, onigiri is the triangle one. Is it? Oh God. What? There's one that I really like, but now I totally forgot the name, where it's like rice at the bottom and then a slice of like rare beef, like the wagyu. Aburi. I think I like aburi. That's like flamed. Kate, Father's Day dinner as requested by the father of our evil spawn. Homemade subs. God damn. Salami, leg ham, onion, tomato, lettuce, cheese, spring onion, avocado. This looks good, Kate. Oh, damn. Look at that. Sandwich queen. You could tell she's done that for a presentation. I love it. I would not be that particular. I like it. Good rolls as well. Did you use a baguette? Hey, that's a good idea. I always find baguettes too, like, dry. I'm sure that makes sense too. Like dry baguettes, they're really like, because they are a lean dough, so it's just flour, water, yeast, salt, but I'm not a big fan. Okay, what else we got? Roman waffle burger with chicken, cheese, and salt. What? That's pretty cool. Chicken, cheese, waffle burger. Why haven't we ever attempted this before? Hey Google, add waffle burger to my shopping list.
All right, I added waffle burger.
That was good. Thank you very much. Hey Kelly, welcome back. Have you had a good week so far? Pumpkin cream cheese muffin as promised. At the Bucks, you tend to be either crapalicious.
Waffle burger is love. Waffle burger is life.
Thank you very much for 9 months. Welcome to Pineapple Town. Someone did tell me that it takes longer for a pineapple to grow, but I read about 4 years ago, because everyone was like, Twitch babies, 9 months, whatever. I thought that was a bit gross. So we came up, I Googled what takes 9 months to grow. Turns out it was a pineapple. Then last stream, someone told me that pineapples take a lot longer. But I'm gonna stick with the pineapple. Happy pineapple crapalicious. Okay, so Beware says, pumpkin cream cheese muffin as promised at the Bucks Starbucks. You tend to be either pumpkin muffin or team pumpkin scone. Jay is firmly on the other team. Okay. So this is just a muffin with cream cheese dolloped inside. And the baked. I don't know how I feel about this. Yeah, the baby comparison is gross. Thanks for the happy pineapple. No worries. Thank you for supporting the channel. How you been since I saw you on Monday? Saw you, your green letters. Impossible meatballs. Impossible meatballs from CAD and orzo, aka rizzoni. Fruit salad roll and a pie in the sky. A chocolate-filled pie made with choc chip cookie as the crust. Good morning, Fuss. This looks good. So meatballs. That's not rizzoni. That looks like couscous. Looks good though. That looks like couscous. It's like round. That's pearl couscous. I'm more interested about the pie in the sky. Chocolate chip cookie. Oh, it's a cookie. A chocolate-filled pie made from chocolate chip cookie as the crust. Can someone find me a photo of what this looks like unwrapped? Really? Aussies shorten everything. You name orzo to what? Rizzoni. I'm pretty sure orzo is an American word. Hey Google, what is the difference between orzo and rizzoni?
On the website masterclass.com, they say orzo is a type of wheat pasta and risotto is made with short-grain
No,
starchy
that's not
arborio
what-
rice.
That's not right.
Risotto is a dish
Stop.
unto
Hey,
itself,
Google, stop.
and orzo is a specific type
Shut
of
up.
pasta that cooks
Hey,
can
Google,
use
shut
to
up.
make various dishes.
I said shut up. Go. What? Most countries call it orzo. No. Really? What? It is also known as risi in Italian for rice, or pasta al rosso, or sometimes called orzo, because it tends to be larger. Okay. I gotta prove that it's an American thing. Why is orzo called rizzoni? The word orzo means barley in Italian, and obviously these small grains of semolina pasta are so called because they look like barley. The same goes to the word rizzoni, which in turn means large or big rice. Again, because the pasta also looks like a grain of rice. Never heard any of these words. Okay. So they both work? Hey Jules, good morning. Good evening to you. Okay, so they both work, but who came first? The chicken or the egg? Orzo. What? Okay, so orzo is Latin for barley, also known as rizzoni, which means small grains of rice. So they're both right, but I want to know. Hey, the name orzo is common for the pasta shape in North America, says Wiki, but less so in Italy where the word means barley. They work, but as we know, Americans are always wrong, so we'll call it rizzoni. Yeah. So it seems like the rest of the world is America. The other countries is just America. Guys, it's a rizzoni. A big rice. Molly's right, Molly's right, Molly's gonna claim she's right, even though she may be wrong. Molly's right, Molly's right. I actually don't think that's orzo. I think it's Israeli couscous. But that's what the verbal, yeah, that's, I would call that pearl couscous. Which way am I pointing? That way. That I would call this pearl couscous. Yeah. Okay, what did I walk into? Nothing. Everything is happy here. It's not a competition. have you all been? Hope you're having a great week. Tell me about it. Hit me up in the chat. Tell me something fancy that happened this week. Getting ready for the fam dinner on the holiday. Oh, Labor Day. How was your Labor Day? My mum's famous macaroni salad, all the colours. Nicole will be bringing the fruit salad and Marmon will barbecue. And yes, the perfect make with Molly first things first, hard-boiled eggs. Yes! Look at that. Okay, so the famous salad, we got not one, but two bowls of macaroni, eggs, olives, different, carrots, spring onion or bell pepper, onion, real mayo. Oh, it's celery. That, I would call that pearl couscous. Points randomly at Chester. Yeah, I would call that. Do. Dang. Okay, Jules, you gotta make this for me when I come to visit. Nice. I think Exceed would like that too. He wouldn't like the olives, but he can pick them out. Looks good, thank you for sharing. Okay. Shaddy, wife's been doing parent-teacher interviews all afternoon, evening, so threw together a fettuccine carbonara together. Ooh, looks good. Nice. Yes. Oh, okay. So I challenged the Milk Squad on Monday's stream. They were at the grocery store, and I said, okay, the challenge is you got to go to the chocolate aisle, and you just got to buy a chocolate, like a block of chocolate you've never bought before, or you wanted to try, or whatever. And she came through with the goods. I'm a bit sad that this is your chocolate section. Ours is a whole aisle. I feel like you've just. It's bigger, right? You guys are missing out on chocolate. $2.3, $2.8. There's some big nips. Okay, so this is, we don't have this in Australia. Which one would you choose? Like dark hazelnut, milk original, or white chocolate hazelnut? Me, all the way, dark hazelnut is my favorite chocolate. Dark, yeah. Because it's not really dark, it's only 55%. It's only 55%. And that's dark, it's not really dark. And hazelnut, chocolate hazelnut, oh God, I love chocolate hazelnut. Eggs on stilts, welcome back, it's lovely to have you. Dark, nice choice. Dark chocolate is over, whatever. Underrated, man. Crapalicious, get out of here. Shrimp, strip. I was reading shrimp. And then, yeah, okay. I strip for pastries, fudge brownie. Yo. We just got a fresh new resub. Thank you for that. Our daily goal is 14. Well, our goal is 14. It is September, guys. Misdemeanor, welcome back for a brand new month. Okay, so this is a fudge brownie with fudge. Look at that, nice cut. I like that you took it outside to take a photo. Nice light. Is Stream Elements dead again? No, I don't think so. I think that, unfortunately, Twitch outed Misdemeanor. I think Misdemeanor just wanted to do like a sneaky resub but not share it. And then Twitch just went and was like, Misdemeanor's here resubbing! Sorry, Misdemeanor. I hope that you weren't, the outing wasn't too bad. We'd love to see it though. Made a couple of Mediterranean platters to start the day.
Delicious.
Look at this! There we go. Using a Prime, they've resub for 2 months. Fresh new second month green, fresh new badge, I meant to say. Thank you very much. Hope you've had a good week. Twitch betrayed me, I know. I was like, I saw it come up on the banner and I was like, pretty sure that was supposed to be a sneaky resub. Kate, this looks good. A lot of meat. I feel like I would get the meat sweats. I like a platter like this, but That's a lot of meat. Baby, what are those little like cherry, are they tomatoes or little capsicums that are like filled with cheese? You know, like the little bowl ones? I never know if they're cherry tomatoes that have got like feta in them or they're little capsicums. Sam asked a question about buds like this. If your potato is still firm, just break them off or peel them off, as I do. I just cut them off or peel them off. 100% fine. Just ignore it. I do. It happens all the time. Don't waste your potato. Don't throw it out. If they're soft or like, you know, they've got some like squishiness, then throw them out. Then they're no good. They're little bell peppers. Okay. Kate was in charge of the going away party at Woolworths. So she made a platter or two, and we've got some quiches, some party pies and sausage rolls. Look at that spread. Oh, and her store makes cakes as well. It's the best thing about work when someone has like a party and brings food in. Reese's Sticks. Who's had these? I feel like they've probably been in America for like the last 10 years and they're just coming to Australia. Reese's Sticks. So is it like a Kit Kat but with peanut butter? Chocolate, peanut butter and crispy wafers. Yeah. It reminds me of a chomp. If you're Australian, or if you're not Australian, Google it. It's a chomp, but peanut butter instead of caramel. I prefer the Reese's Nutrageous, which is Snickers but better. I know it's maybe an unpopular opinion. I do not like Reese's Pieces, Reese's Buttercups or whatever. It's way too sweet. They came out when I was still in high school, so around 2005. Not my thing, but Jay quite likes them. Okay. Didn't even know they sold any Reese's here. Oh yeah, we get Reese's. China was the first time I had them. Okay. Yeah, I think you can get Reese's Buttercups. Not the fancy ones like America has, just the plain round ones. It turns out now sticks. Chomp. Munch or chew vigorously and noisily, fret impatiently. What does fret mean? Because when I think of fretting, it's like stressing. But a chomp is a chocolate bar. Hey Google, what is a chomp chocolate bar?
According to Wikipedia, Chomp is a brand of chocolate bar which was first manufactured by Cadbury South Africa in the early 1970s.
I didn't know that.
It is currently manufactured and popular in South Africa, Australia, and the United Kingdom.
Okay. Chomp, 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 chomp. All right, let me just pop my tea. Because you guys gotta watch this. Okay, I'm a little bit proud of this because it worked out way better than I was expecting. This is the newest recipe on missmollymakes.com, the new website, not the current one. Guys, this is spiced pumpkin cake with maple frosting, okay? It's so good. It's so good. How many of you like pumpkin cake? Pumpkin recipes, because that's the theme for this month's community cook-up. And even Exceed gave it an 8 out of 10. It's decadence. It's so good. I'll get it out of the fridge and I'll show you what it looks like. It's so good. Then we've got pie in the sky. So it's just a cookie? Is it? I'm so confused. What's the underside look like? Now I want a 360-degree view because there's like that just holding up the pie and you see the pie face. Is it actually shaped like a pie? You know what this means? Yeah, it's actually a pie. Okay. Okay, I looked up a couple of recipes and combined them. So here goes rissoles. Hold on. Beware, did you really make rissoles? With mashed potato and sauteed carrots, about to eat, will report back. Oh my God. Because we've been talking about rissoles quite a bit. I can't believe you made them. Oh my gosh, with mashed potato. Yeah, this is what we used to have as kids. Rissoles with tomato sauce, veggies.
Delicious.
Cousin Mel, holy crap. Tier 1 for 6 months, you legend. Thank you for taking advantage of the September. 6 months, thank you very much. I did see a message pop in, can you repost? Or I'll go into, so sorry I missed it just before the sub. Thank you very much, guys. Get some hype, please. Let's get some hype. Oh my God, 6 months is so long. Thank you so much. Whoa. That blows my mind that you would do that. 6 months is such a long time. And I appreciate that you're like, yes, I love this content. I'm gonna be around here for a long time. Screw 3 months, I'm gonna be here for 6. Like, you could have just subbed for 1 month. I love it. Okay, I wanna hear the report back. I'm excited for this. Let's go. All right. I missed something in chat. Hold on. It was Kelly. A little while ago, I made candied bacon with pumpkin spice hot sauce. Oh my God, I might have to pull that out again. That sounds good. Pumpkin spice hot sauce. Well, I've got a lot of pumpkin puree that I made in the fridge. So you'll have to send me some recipes or tell me what pumpkin recipes you want me to create for the new website. Because I have a lot of pumpkin, I need to do some recipe testing in the next few days. I literally have like a lot of pumpkin ready to go. As promised, here's the cake. So, this is what the pumpkin cake looks like. You don't have to put the maple syrup on top. It was just for decoration, for the photo. Thought it looked pretty. Okay.
Delicious.
Delicious. Hey, Kelly, thank you for resubbing for 3 months. Oh my God. Welcome to your new badge. Heck yes. That looks so good. Thank you very much, guys. Get some hype for Kelly, please. All right. Over here. So, it's just come out of the fridge, so it's a bit firmer than it usually is, but it's so good. Exceed and I like the denseness of it, but I'm testing out. I need to talk to Exceed because I think what I'm going to do, because I create recipes semi-regularly, but I'm nervous to put them on the website until they've been tested again. So we're probably going to look for some recipe testing team members for the website recipes. So if you're keen to test recipes, semi-regularly or whatever when you can, let me know if that's something that you're interested in. Oh my gosh, so good. It has been drizzled in maple syrup, so it's a little bit, there's a bits on the edges that have absorbed all the maple syrup. I'm not angry about it. It's so good because it's well, look at that. So the spices I used in there was cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, something else. And it's sweet, but it's not too sweet because you're putting the frosting with it as well, which is quite sweet. So I don't like to feel like I'm eating like a whole mouthful of sugar. I like it to be balanced. I'm happy to test if it doesn't involve an oven. Mine's broken. What's the update on the fixing? I would love to test that. Thank you, Rosalie. Pumpkin and spinach lasagna. I can use pure, like mashed pumpkin for that. Okay, what do you think about pumpkin and rhubarb together? I don't think that would go. I would test it. You'd have to, you have my address. Feel free to ship it. Deliver to Adelaide and I'll test. I mean like test as in like you guys make it. Too lazy to cook these days, that's all right. JJ, welcome in by the way. Okay, we're making cheesecake, Basque cheesecake. Cad, I've seen you can't lie, I've seen you cook. You're a pretty good cook. My oven is broke, yeah, bullshit. Okay, so we want this on quite high. We're gonna put it on 220 degrees Celsius. I'm gonna rock it down a little bit because it's fan forced. The recipes, I've never made a Basque cheesecake. I've looked at all bunch of different cheesecakes using my cheesecake recipe, but some influence from Basque, actual Basque cheesecakes, because I've never made one. You're meant to do the oven really hot. So it says 250 degrees Celsius. That makes me really nervous, but they said to trust the process. So we're gonna figure it out today. So the ingredients that you'll need are blood oranges or regular oranges is fine. These just look pretty. Cream cheese. You can tell that I shop at Woolworths. Eggs fresh from the farm. Thanks, shout out to my dad for them. Corn flour or cornstarch. What else? Sugar. What even is a blood orange? It's a blood of my elves. Blood of my elves? Oh my God. Blood of my enemies. Oh my God, why do I suck at words? Blood of elves and enemies. I'm gonna stop talking because I'm so embarrassed. Okay. Did Exceed's stomach ever recover? Yeah, he's fine. He's all good. Russo update, they're really good, very easy, great way for me to use leftover carrot. So do carrot and grated potato in there as well is really nice. Blood elf, yes, I'm a whole beware, ask the Aussies, they'll have different versions and things you can put in there. You just like use leftover veggies, it's really good. Mum used to put like some like chopped tomato sometimes. Carrot, potato is good because then the strands of potato go crunchy on the outside. I saw a recipe, I didn't tell you guys. When I was at the farm, I was looking through some more of my grandma's recipes. Australians in the chat, we've had this conversation about a golden wattle cookbook. Has anyone ever heard of the golden wattle cookbook? I found it, my grandma's version. I left it at the house, I didn't want to take it. It was the 20th edition, and it was from 1969, I think. It was like falling apart. It was, you opened it up and the first page was like, this is, the reason for this book exists is for young girls who leave school, who will continue their education in cooking or something like that. And it was like super old school, the writing, and you know, it was basically for women. And there was a recipe in there called porcupines. So I don't know if many people know what a porcupine, like it's basically like a risole that you cook with, like you mix up rice in it, and like make meatballs with rice, and then you boil it and the rice starts to cook and they look like they're spiky. Is anyone familiar? Okay, blood orange. This is blood orange. I want really. Hey, look at that. It's pretty, hey? I need to cut these in slices. It makes it hard when you've already just cut it in half. And we're gonna dehydrate some of these and we're gonna candy some as well. Not bloody enough. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I know. I was a bit disappointed. That's a bit sad. What? I wonder how you can find them and expect them, like the really dark ones. Is it just like a candy where you have to bite them open? Bite them open and then you find them, like the clinkers. Cut them in half long ways, makes them a little less dense. More like a thin meat patty. Cut them long ways. You're talking about, Mr. Bean, are you talking about the oranges? Is it an orange cheesecake? Yeah, it's gonna be a blood orange cheesecake, yep. We're using the zest in the actual cake and then we're gonna like serve these. That is not a blood orange. It's a faker. Oh, rissoles, not the oranges. Okay. So they won't be ready, the dehydrated slices won't be ready today. How long do you think that they would take, Delirium? It's you that said that you dehydrate them? How long am I expecting? Like 16 hours? 2 weeks? Look how pretty they are! And we're gonna candy some as well. So we're gonna boil them basically in like sugar water. Nice. 12 hours, okay. Ooh. That just tasted like a normal orange, but I had one when I first bought them. Maybe they need to, like the full flavor to come out, they need to be room temperature. Because that's a thing. I was reading about tomatoes. No, watching a video on tomatoes, and they were saying that tomatoes, the flavor of them is better at room temperature. A lot of people put them in the fridge to keep them crisp and firm, but that's not actually the best. You know, your tongue, I don't know if it's like the food science of it, but your tongue tastes better at warmer temperatures. So like, that's why like when food is heated, like the full flavor profile is released. I don't know the fanciness of it, but yeah, they were saying tomatoes should be eaten at room temperature rather than cold. Maybe that's the same with oranges. They like more flavorful, you know, when they're warmer. If anyone knows, tell me. Okay, so we're gonna need 500 grams of cream cheese. This is just 450, a little bit off. So lucky I bought 3. I actually bought 4, but. So, cream cheese, corn flour just helps, it's like a thickening agent to help keep it together so it doesn't separate. Just usually use like a teaspoon of that. Okay. Cream, or you can use sour cream as well. I'm not sure how I want to go. Usually I would go sour cream, but I wasn't sure if that would overpower the flavor of blood oranges. What do you think? Do we go cream Or do we go sour cream? The regular is sour cream. Because it adds like a little bit of sourness. But then we're doing like a sweet flavored, I don't know. The other thing is vanilla bean paste. New bottle. I'm thinking, I think cream is the way to go, but I'm not sure. Second guessing myself. Let's go into the pantry. I have a dehydrator somewhere. There's some part of it. What could go wrong with me using a chopstick to try and pull it off the shelf? Okay. That. Go cream for your first try. Okay, maybe cream. Guys. I need the step stool. I got one. I'm lazy to get it out, you know? If I was a dehydrator, where would I be? It's the back. There it is. Behind the frika and the popcorn. This is just a Kogan one. It works really well. But it's the same old issue that I have all the time, is that I am a person who wants something and wants it now. Not very good at slow cooking, not very good at dehydrating, because it takes so long.
Delicious.
Hi, Mr. Mina, thank you for the 300 bits. 301. Check out those little cute corgis. All right, so, guys, thank you very much. It would come up on the green screen. So. All right, undo this. And what temperature did you say? 50? 50? Okay. This. And then we're just going to go do 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 do. There we go. I feel like getting to 50k the first time took a long time. Now it's I'm almost there much quicker. Okay, it's exciting. Do you know what you're going to use it for? Is that enough? Do we do more? I feel like we should. What else can we dehydrate? Dehydrated rhubarb? Yes or no? Dehydrated apple? Nah, boring. Limes? Good lime. What am I going to use them for though? I'd rather do candied, I think. Dehydrated carrot? Guys, what can we dehydrate? If I'm going to turn it on, I don't have any berries. Pumpkin? Oh, you know what I can do? Dehydrated sourdough starter. Go for it all. We're doing some. Oh, I need to get these knives sharpened. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna do them. I watched another video on using a whetstone. I know it's like the sharpening chronicles of Molly. I know, you're probably be sick of it. Me complaining that my knives are sharpened. My knives are blunt and then not doing anything about it. But I think I've just been using the wrong grit. I need to go a more grittier grit. Try out all the things it can be a science experiment. Maybe. All right, I think that's enough. It reminds me of when I got my deep fryer. What kind of deep fried bacon doesn't go well in there? It doesn't. Remember, place your to-do list regarding the knives. Yes, thank you very much. Am I a WoW player? I played WoW a little bit, not too much. But I have had the honor and the privilege of working with Blizzard for World of Warcraft like releases, and we're doing one at the end of the month. So give me all your Wrath recommendations. I'm looking for Wrath. The idea, what we're thinking is the way we did it with, not Badlands. What I'm thinking, what was the one we did? I forgot even what expansion was, where we moved down different regions each stream. We're thinking of doing that with Wrath as well. I've been on limit, because you've been leveling, right? Rosella's getting excited. Okay. What else could we dehydrate? I can always put stuff in there later. With the lid. Pre-patch, nice. How many of you guys play WoW? Are you playing at the moment, JJ? Is that why you asked? Okay, temperature, 1 hour, no. 12 hours, you said? Well, let's go with 12. It's 55 degrees for 12 hours. Let's go with that. Little baby one. It's only got one level. It's gonna be in my way too. Okay. Okie dokie. So, how many people have no idea what a Basque cheesecake is? How many have no idea? Never heard of it, maybe heard of it, but not sure? Okay. The other thing we need to do is make the water. Oh, no, a water cheesecake? A Basque cheesecake. Basque. Like a basilisk. Basque. Bask in the light. B-A-S-Q-U-E. Okay. Thanks like that. Never heard of Basque. Never heard of a Basque one before. Cool, that's the answer I want. Is one of those ones you put in water? No, that's a water bath cheesecake. That's what you just do if you're making a big cheesecake. A Basque cheesecake is like a burnt cheesecake. Basically has no base and it's cooked at a high temperature, so the outside looks burnt and crispy, and then you cut and it's like nice and like kind of gooier inside. Let's go this one. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Fail. Fail. Guys, some of these are like really, yeah, it's better. It's better. Like really red. Probably also should do them a bit thinner. So we're just candying them. So we're basically just cooking them in like a sugar water. Never knew that existed yet. That's why I've heard of them before, Rosalie, but I've never tried them. So I was like, I'm looking for heaps of new stuff for the new website to create and to, make. And then I'm thinking if this one works, pumpkin cheesecake. I'm all about the pumpkin lately. Okay. So that, limes, lemons, whatever. Didn't get my pedal out. There you go. Oh, sorry. I was cooking late last night. My messy stove. Is it meant to be lighter? The skin darker the red? Red of the skin, I don't know. I thought it was darker the skin, darker the interior. I don't really know how to candy, if there's a method to candying oranges, but I'm just boiling them in a certain amount of sugar water. Gotta make the house smell good, yeah. Yeah. I feel like it needs more sugar. If anyone's ever candied citrus before, let me know. We're flying by the seat of our pants. Okay. Sometimes when I feel really, it still makes me uncomfortable when I say I know I'd say it, but I say it a lot to try and make it feel normal for me when I say like I'm recipe testing or recipe creating, because I feel like a fraud. But when I am trying to cook for you guys and write down the things that I do, sounds better. Sometimes I have two methods. Sometimes I do research and try and find like what other people are doing and how they're doing it, temperatures, methods of like mixing and things. Other times I'm like, I'll look at a video or like see something, I'm like, okay, let's just see how this can work. Let's just try a method of makeup. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do here. But here, we've done a little bit of research. Cool? So into the cheesecake, it says preheat the oven. This is the only smaller pan that I have. So we either make one large one, but it's gonna be shrunk. I need a 6 or a 7-inch lever, that's not a lever arch. What the fuck's it called? It's a springform. Springform pan. I think that's the same size. Do they make small springform pans? Surely. I feel like I want to make mini ones instead. Hold on. Nope. I've just seen all the cake tins in the world. Oh, I should be able to use this. Okay, we're gonna make our own tin. What could go wrong with making our own tin? Nothing. Okay, we're gonna try and extend this to 7 inches. Which is like that big. Cool, that looks big enough. And that will fit in there, cool. We're gonna go with that. That is our cake tin. And we're going to line it with baking paper twice, just to be safe. There's no crust. So if you weren't using the sugar, you were using like a sugar-free sugar, this could be keto, basically. Cream cheese, cream, lemon zest, or the corn flour. I don't know if you can do that in keto, but it's lower carb. Let's just say it's healthy. And then you just want to like push this into here, like that. Let's just do one first. We're just pushing that in there, and you want the creases. The creases are what give the cake the look. I'm gonna put that in there. And then we're gonna do it in there. Yeah. Done. Easy. Put it aside. Now, 500 grams of cream cheese. We'll measure it to be safe. Hopefully this is the last week that I'm using this because I have bought a new one. Very excited to upgrade to a set of scales that actually weighs and tares correctly. It doesn't turn off midway through. One. Two. Always with cheesecake especially, but baking in general, buy the block cream cheese. The other one, this is made in the US. Did you know that? US cream cheese. Yeah, when you are buying cream cheese, it has to be the block because the block is meant to be solid, whereas the spreadable, the stuff in the tub, actually has an additive to keep it soft in the fridge. So you don't want that because it means that your cheesecake or your baked goods aren't going to solidify appropriately. They're going to stay soft, and that's for cheesecake. We don't want that. Okay, little fun fact. That is a Chester. Hey, Choo Choo. This is cream cheese. Turn it on. 225 exactly. Good one. They knew what they're talking about. Okay. So always using metric when you can, please. Grams. Oh. All I'm going to do is just get a knife and just scrape this. It's better to do this when the cream cheese is slightly cold, because it's easier to get out of the packet. If it's soft, it gets all squishy. The packaging for that brand in comparison to the packaging of the expensive brands is crazy. I love how it opens up completely. Yeah, it's so good. Yeah. What did I buy the other day? The Woolworths one comes in like a tube and it's super awkward to get out, and that's why I refuse to buy it. This one comes in a block and you peel it open, whereas the Coles brand comes in like it's kind of like a sausage tube that's like crimped at each end, and it's very strange because it's like, do you cut one end and squeeze it out like a sausage? Do you cut it and then like peel it off? It's not the nicest thing. That is zero. This is what pisses me off, is that it says it's out of order now. 0. So I'm thinking that was 225 divided times 2 is 450. So I need 50 grams of this. No need to reinvent the wheel. I know. What's going on over there? I don't think you're supposed to boil it. I think you're supposed to just simmer it. I don't know. 50 grams, 36. Oh, too much. Cool. Other thing I'm working on this week is Basque tiramisu. I really love making savory recipes, but I find myself gravitating towards sweet stuff, which isn't the best because you can't eat sweet stuff for dinner. And yeah, there's just like too much sweet stuff in the house. Like we're gonna have cheesecake. We're gonna have satay chicken for today, but we're gonna have cheesecake. Then I have the cake in the fridge. Then I am gonna make the Basque cheesecake. I also made focaccia yesterday as well, so that's savory, but all these ideas are coming in my head, especially with pumpkin. I'm like, oh, like I wanna make it all, but I also don't want to eat it all. Okay. It's just boiling oranges and sugar water, and this sauce, the syrup that comes off is delicious. I think I'll use that as like a simple syrup for my gin and tonics or something. Damn. Okay. Now we're gonna soften this slightly. We're gonna add 200 grams of sugar. Damn it, this is out of order. Okay. That's good. This one doesn't even turn on. Here we go. 200 grams of sugar. I'm gonna do 180. Just want to see what sweetness with the blood orange adds. Okay. Then I'm just gonna soften this for 2 seconds. I feel sick seeing bite-sized snacks from Uncle Toby's. You just feel sick seeing them? Alright, I'm just gonna put these 22 seconds in the microwave. I feel sick. I'm sick of seeing the bite-sized snacks from Uncle Toby's. I swear. Oh, do you mean the ad? I feel like that's the only ad that I've seen when I've been on Twitch recently, is the bite-sized Uncle Toby's new snacks. Alright, if I were to succeed, where would I put the beater blades? Guessing you put them here. There he does. Put them there. And he tried them and they were too dry. I think that's the biggest problem with those store-bought Bliss Bowls. I love the idea of them and I like the taste of them, but the ones that you get from the supermarket are always so dry. And they are like bricks, little rock bricks. You know what I mean? Like, they're always Either you break, you can't even, some of them, you can't even break them, like crumble them. They're just, you're gonna kind of like use your teeth to like scrape off the sides. Might want to turn down the oranges, meant for a simmer, not a boil for candying. No, I appreciate it. Thank you. I did ask before. Appreciate it. Maybe I'll take it off this then. But I appreciate, like, I appreciate you letting me know that, and like respectfully as well. The better? Always open to suggestions. Because I did think that maybe the boiling is gonna like break it up and like too much. But look, this like rose, it's kind of like a rose colored liquid coming off. It's fancy. Tastes really good. Okay, now.
Delicious.
Jaber, thank you so much for another month. 2-month reset using your Prime. Appreciate the heck out of you. How you been, buddy? I don't know if that's, can I call you buddy? Jaber, how you been? Okay, so we've got cream cheese and the sugar. We're just mixing this together. We are making a Basque cheesecake for the first time. Buddy is fine. I've been well. I love watching you. Well, I love having you here. Do you like cheesecake, Jaber? Please tell me. You're all in chat. Everybody likes baked cheesecake better than the non-baked cheesecake. Oh, what did we learn that someone called it the other day? They called it continental cheesecake? I'd never heard that term. I'm a baked girl through and through. Okay. Cream cheese, sugar, good. Just tastes like frosting. Vanilla, baked is best. Thank you. Vanilla bean paste. I feel bad. I typed a message to exceed in reply to the code, but I never sent it. That's okay, just send it. 100 mils of thickened cream. Heavy whipping cream. 100 mils. Which is just under like half a cup. Set cheesecake for the win. French cheesecake. So when you say French cheesecake, what does that mean? Hey Google, what is French cheesecake?
In French, that's cheesecake. Anything else you want me to translate?
Nope.
All right, I'll stop translating.
It's like the default voice, and then we've got Jarvis. Okay, 100 mils of cream. We're not using sour cream. We're going with the cheesecake. Going with the plain cream, because I feel like plain cream is not gonna, like the contrasting sweetness and flavor is not gonna compete with the sour cream. Like the oranges is gonna go a bit more the star. Because in my New York style cheesecake or my regular cheesecake, I use sour cream. But the skin feels like thinner on this orange. Ooh. Ah! I was trying to stop my fingers from getting cut. And I dropped it. still good. It's good. Better grip. Oh. It's a bit hard now. Let's go with this one. I choose you. Hey Google, what's the difference between a red blood orange and a regular orange?
On the website askthefoodgeek.com, they say, blood oranges or red oranges are an interesting orange fruit variety with dark red flesh. Compared to regular oranges, they taste less acidic, slightly sweeter, and have hints of raspberry or strawberry.
Yeah. And they're freaking slippery. There we go. So altogether it's like 1.5 oranges. Yeah, let's go a bit more. Cool. Cool. Let's wash this. So what is a French cheesecake, Mr. Mina? A cheesecake? Is there a difference? Is it a style of cheesecake? Okay. Add a bit of salt. We need a bit of salt in there because salt enhances flavor and balances out all the sweetness. It's a cheesecake but fancy. Cheesecake. What else? We need, just gonna mix this in. Look at that. Ooh. Yum. Nice. Okay. We need eggs. So I'm gonna weigh out the eggs. Just because they're chicken eggs. They're eggs from the farm. So I need to make sure that they're all okay. And the size of them is different. It's not like when you buy them from a store and they've all been, what would you say, like, what do? They kind of like put them in size. What's the word am I thinking? I can't get the word differentiate out of my head. They separate them. 150. No, yeah, 150. So that's fine. 150 is about, it's about 3 eggs. I think. 58, 55. Yeah, go through, just say 3 eggs. It's lighter and more mousse-like. Okay, I have to try it out. 3 eggs. Six, 58, 55, and 60. Just writing down what the egg weights were. The last thing we have to put in is the corn flour, cornstarch. Okay, this is gonna go in here. Hey BCK, welcome back. Where are you in the world? Okay. So. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab a little bit of this mixture, mix it in with the corn flour, and then put it back, because I don't want to ensure there's no lumps. So just put that. This is the same what you would do when you had milk, or like when you're creating like a slurry or anything that has milk in it, like, not milk, fuck. Like when you're thickening something with corn flour, cornstarch. It's better to make it into a paste. You can control and ensure that there's no thickening, no lumps. Ottawa Lake, Michigan, just outside of Toledo, Ohio. Toledo's in Ohio. I've heard of Toledo, but I didn't know Toledo was in Ohio. Oh my God, look at that. These are eggs from the farm. Normal eggs will not go this yellow. I get shocked every time. That is a grass-fed egg. Did you see the color change? That is a grass-fed egg from the farm. Good quality egg. Damn. It's like fluorescent now. We don't like to admit it. We don't like Toledo. Toledo! Where is the place that in Friends, Chandler gets a new job? I forget. Do you like choux? I do like choux. We are making choux on Friday. Do you like choux? Choux? Where's this cheesecake? Okay. Guys, I feel like this is... Feels wrong to put all that cheesecake in there. Oh my God. So it's gonna puff up like normal cheesecake. Oh, that's a... It's not that much at all. Okay. Fancy bakery near me that sells cheese tarts, croissants, and choux. Choux is just like choux is the name of the pastry. Like you would have like puff pastry, but like, is it cream puffs? Is that what you mean, JJ? Garinas, welcome back. We have been streaming for 1 hour and 34 minutes. We are making Basque cheesecake, blood orange cheesecake. We are candying some blood oranges and some limes there. And then we are also dehydrating some as well. And then once this goes in the oven, at a really high temperature to burn, then we're making satay chicken. And that is your 30-second recap. Profiteroles. Yeah, so choux makes profiteroles, cream puffs, eclairs, gougères. What else? They call it kurumu. Choux. The store is called kurumu, so I assumed it was their version. Okay. All right. Yeah, well, I don't know. I've never been there. And please send me a photo. Because when I think of choux, choux is like the type of pastry. So it's basically like you would use choux pastry to then make a profiterole or a gougère, or like use it to make something else. Like you would use puff pastry to make a pie, or you wouldn't just sell like puff pastry. Does that make sense? But I'd love to see it, please do. I hope it's amazing. Have you tried any of their wares? or their produce. All right, we're doing a very rare thing. We're just cleaning up. I sent it in All Things Food. All right, we'll check it out. Okay. That now.
Delicious.
Hey, Rusty, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream, everyone? Did you have fun? I heard it's Lady Naginata's birthday. Is that today? Hope you had the most amazing day. I did hear that you were getting some food made for you. Is that right? Please, if you haven't checked out Rusty Rhymes and the Lady Naginata, the wonderful Lady Naginata, please go and check their channel out. They're the most beautiful humans. Thank you for bringing your community over here. Guys, my name is Molly. If you're here for the first time, welcome in. Pull up a chair. We are making Basque cheesecake with blood oranges. These guys are not orange inside. They kind of look like this. It was yesterday, okay, because I did see Rusty on Monday, and I wasn't sure if he was just a day early or what not. But these are blood oranges that we're candying, just in some sugar water. We're also dehydrating some as well. Some are more red than others. And we're just simmering them down. And we're gonna serve them on top of our cheesecake. And this is Basque cheesecake. The yellow color mainly comes from the chicken eggs that I got from our farm. It's not actually because of the orangey yellow color is not actually from the oranges. Unfortunately, it's from the chicken eggs. The farm raised chicken eggs. So the Basque cheesecake doesn't have a crust. You put it in a really hot oven and it burns basically. It's like a burnt cheesecake. You cut it open and it's like delicious inside. I've never made one, never eaten one. And I thought I'd try my hand at making one for the first time. It was Monday, but we celebrated today. They made shepherd's pie and angel food. Hey, with fresh fruit. That sounds amazing. I hope you had a fabulous day. Thank you everyone for coming over. All right, so it says 250 degrees. Now how long am I cooking it for? Pour the mixture into the tin, 25 minutes. Hey Google, set timer for 25 minutes. All right, it says to cool and refrigerate for 4 hours before we can cut it. Oops. I've been craving shepherd's pie for so long now. It's so good. I don't think ever made shepherd's pie on stream, have we? I think I made cottage pie once. But I am very, very rude. So if you're new to the stream and you're coming in with the raid or you found the stream for the first time, my name is Molly and my husband and I Exceed. He's not here today, but he is around. We recreate different food items from games, TV shows, and movies. We're a cooking stream and we just like to have fun with food. We like to teach a little bit what we can. We like to learn together. And our slogan is food, fun, and fumbles. It's okay to make mistakes, okay to ask silly questions. There's no dumb questions. There's just answers for everybody. And before we continue, we're gonna do a little intro on who we are and what we do. Show our trailer. All right, I'm just having a bit of focaccia. Hey Google, do I have a timer?
Yes, you have a 25-minute timer.
Cool. Thank you, BCK. I reset it when you guys are watching the trailer.
Sure, resetting for 25 minutes, and that's starting now.
Thanks. whatever. Hopefully it should work. Cross your fingers. All right, go ahead and clean. Thank you for bringing your community over here, and I hope you guys have a fantastic week. We are gonna get into satay chicken. We're gonna cook some rice in the pressure cooker. Okay, so the theme for August community cook-up was food on a stick. So we're making Satay's chicken skewers, and we're gonna make a peanut sauce. We're serving it with rice, okay? Just because it got busy after you said you'll look, just remind, oh, thank you. Thank you. Yo. All right, let's have a look. Okay, so explain to me, hold on. Now people have added more food. I'm confused. So I'm looking at this. This is the shoe thing. Wow, wow, that looks amazing. Yeah, is it filled with anything, JJ? Did it have like anything inside it? Because it looks, it's basically like an eclair, but without like chocolate on top. Filled with custard. Yeah, I think it's amazing. I wouldn't, like, I get that they call it choux, because it's not an eclair, because an eclair would be like that with like chocolate on top, or like a glaze or whatever. Normal and chocolate custard, yum. Sounds good. It's like a chocolate baguette. It's like a choux churro kind of thing. Mix between a choux churro and a baguette. I like it. Maybe we should make something similar. They look good. They're in the background. Our sweet creation consists of crunchy almond flavored choux pastry filled with creamy custard made from Australia's finest ingredients. The result is extremely delicious and addictive. Yeah, it looks really good. All right, hand for size. So they're like that big. That's quite decent. They look huge. You have to maybe use your redemption points to make me make you one of them. Okay, chicken breast or chicken thighs, ketchup mayonnaise. They are, and the price is really not bad. Okay, sounds good. How many of you guys had satay chicken or peanut chicken, it might be referred to? Do you like it? Is it something that you enjoy? Okay. So chicken. Ketchup mayonnaise is behind there. Butter's there. Bamboo skewers. We're going to use metal skewers this time. Garlic there. Onion there. Bird's eye chilies. All right. So I just need lime juice and bird's eye chili. On the bench. You know how I had limes? It was because I needed them for this recipe. I have a tiny bit of lime juice and 1 lime. Bird's eye chili, small chilies, bit potent. Is it true that the smaller the chili is, the more concentrated the capsaicin? Is that kind of like the rule to go by? By like the smaller the chili, the more brutal it is? Because like your habanero, well, like this is smaller than a habanero, and habanero is spicier, but the small ones are the worst ones, right? Because you got like a cayenne and whatever that are like this big and long, and they're not really spicy in comparison to that. Okay, I'm gonna go back into the pantry. Satay chicken skewers are mandatory in our house. When we get noodle placed, oh, okay, extra peanut sauce, I like it. I like satay, especially with tofu. Margot loves it. Me, I made it for Dins last night. I want your kitchen. Thank you. I take that as a compliment. I appreciate it. I have dishes all here, so I'm not showing you them on purpose. Tilted the camera just away. You probably can see all that shut the dishwasher. But yes, I'm very, very proud of what we've made. Okay, what do I need? Soy sauce, ketchup mayonnaise, which is in there, peanut butter, use here, peanuts, crushed peanuts, they're pine nuts. Look at these. Lime juice is there, coconut milk, coconut milk, there, right in front of me, and ketchup mayonnaise, which is sweet sticky soy sauce. Where is it? Huh? Is it in this one? Where is it? That's soy, that's hoisin, that's fish sauce. I feel like I'm looking straight at it, but I can't see it. Where's it gone? What? I haven't used it, so it must be here. I'm just blind. I can't even like picture what the jar, the thing looks like. Where's it gone? I haven't got it out already. Ketchup mayonnaise. Where you at, dog? I can make it, but I feel like I've just seen it. It's the biggest problem. But it happened when I had a small kitchen as well as a large kitchen, is I can never find things. Okay, Worcestershire sauce, Chinese vinegar, red wine vinegar, black vinegar, rice vinegar, mirin, buffalo sauce, fish sauce, oyster sauce, dark soy, hoisin. Okay, so it's not that. What? That is so weird. So strange. Ketchup mayonnaise. Ketchup mayonnaise is it's like a Indonesian sticky soy sauce. But I don't know where it is. So, hey Google, add ketchup mayonnaise to my shopping list. I don't remember using it.
All right, I added ketchup mayonnaise.
In the fridge? I'm gonna look, but I don't know why it would be there. What have you lost? My innocence from being on Twitch. It's not in here either. Okay. That is so super weird. Super, super strange, y'all. So, yellow lid. Really? Soy sauce. And I just emptied a soy sauce, so I threw that out because it was empty. What happened here? Who burnt my tea towel? What is going on in this house? So strange. If I had ketchup mayonnaise, where would I be? Because it's the only place it could. I am going super crazy. looked for yellow lids. There's nothing else than the yellow lid in here. No. Weird. The I Am brand, red fish. Okay. I think I bought mine from an Asian store, so I don't know. Okay. Oh, it came in here to get a chopping board. Because where did the chopping board that... I'm just going to stop looking for things. Because I used the chopping board to chop the fruit. Now I don't know where that chopping board's gone, so whatever. Now, so Satay chicken skewers. Whoa, woman, welcome back. How you been? So lovely to see you. Skewers here. Are you a person that eats the meat off the skewer, or are you pull it off and eat it with a fork? Chatopoulos. Are you a fork eater? Wait, isn't the board in the pantry? You took stuff back. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. But where did I put it? Because it's in the sink. Not touching it now. I couldn't find it. I'm a barbarian that eats it off the skewer. I like it. There's nothing else to eat it with, I'll eat it off the skewer. But if there's rice, I have to pull it all off, eat it with a fork, and then eat it with the rice. You just had another baby. I was going to ask, the last time I think we chatted, you were pregnant. Oh my gosh, congratulations. Little baby boy or baby girl? I feel like the skewer is the best way. Okay. So what we're gonna need is garlic cloves. We're gonna make this all in our the rip chopper. I'm gonna try this. This is the first time ever attempted live on Twitch. Okay, we need 2 garlic cloves. Rather than using my food processor, blender, we're gonna try and chop it in here and see what we can do. See if all else fails, we can scoop it out of there, create a really messy mess, and then transfer it to the food processor. But you know, when this recipe was created, the people in Indonesia and Malaysia, and they didn't have food processors. And I like sometimes the choppier, chunkier version of satay sauce, peanut sauce. Let it rip, Beyblade! That's it. Yes, I had a boy, then I've just had another girl. Oh my goodness. So now I have 2 of each. Oh my goodness. How amazing. Congratulations. I had a boy then, and so you had a boy then, and now you've had a, wow. You have been gone for a while. I didn't think it was that long. Holy heck. Have you been into this kitchen? Have you seen this kitchen before? That's how I mark, like, how long people have been around for, like how long they've been taking time off or gone. I'm like, have you seen this kitchen? Because we've been in this house for a year, but we didn't start streaming in this kitchen until, was it November? December? I think it was December. Damn it. Yeah. I think Pogpix was in December last year. I just like to peel all of the garlic because it sits in a little container and it's easy to use if you don't have to go to this effort and peel it. I'll just pick one up. Oh, were you going back to the old house for streams? Nope. We streamed with a full green screen. We took some time off because we had to renovate build the kitchen. We did some sponsored stuff in this room with a trestle table and a full green screen behind me. It was like a really shonky setup. That was for Far Cry. It was really fun though. And we had like a contract and we had to make it work and it was super fun. I think that was 3 streams, if I remember correctly. And then one of the streams, we went to my mum's house and we did the World of Tanks at Mama Molly's house. That was really fun. Yeah. Yep. You guys remember. The youngest are only a year and a half apart. Wow. Amazing. I haven't caught the live in the kitchen, but I've watched the VODs and followed on Insta. Nice. I love that you guys let me know that you follow Insta and get involved with Instagram because I am self-promote. I'm terrible at social media. And I really appreciate you guys getting interacted. You know, liking and commenting on there, it really makes a difference. Flood Squad hype. Okay. Peeling. What I do with this, okay, so you get a clove of garlic, right? And what you do is you put your fingers on like this part of your knuckle and your thumb on each side like that, like you're playing like a controller, I suppose. And you just want to grab it and wiggle it, and it just rips the skin and makes it so much easier to peel. Right, so you just wiggle it like that, it releases the skin, and it just comes off so much easier. So grab it like that, thumb and forefinger, wiggle it. Sometimes you can rip it in half, that's no problem. Just be a bit gentler. You're not Hulk, okay? Just tone down your strength. No ripping and tearing today. Just want to take the skin off. That peeled garlic. Pew. Wiggle it, wiggle it, wiggle it. Okay. So 3 garlic cloves. And then we're going to add 1 bird's eye chili. Oh, let's just go 2. Let's just start with 1. I know I've written on my recipe 3 bird's eye chilies, or sub with hot sauce. How spicy am I feeling today? Now we want in here garlic, onion, so red or brown, whatever you prefer, or AKA yellow. There's nothing, I don't know about you guys in North America, there's nothing yellow about this. It's a brown onion. Strange people calling it a yellow onion. Okay. Peel it like it's an ogre. Slice it. Just, you need to chop it up a little bit because it helps the blades be able to spin. We found that out last week. If you were here for our whole week of shenanigans, last week with Diablo Immortal, there's no, I'm sorry, there's, hopefully, I can't speak too soon, but I haven't planned any, well, I didn't plan any fire last week. There's just not going to be as much fire this week. Okay. Do you have, no, I have, okay, when you say a Vidalia onion, I've never heard the term Vidalia. Sounds like, we have a company that makes steel called Medallia. A medallia. We have salad onions, white onions, but they're so much smaller than the American onions. Like we have this. This is like a salad onion. And they're quite sweet. Is that what a Vidalia is? I'm really upset because we don't have the really big ones, because I've been really wanting to make the bloomin' onion. These are shit. Oh, I thought you said Veleda, and I was like, the mops. Veleda steam mops. I have a spin mop from Veleda. And a spray mop, the spray mop scrap. Okay. Put the lid on. They're on the sweet side, named after a town in southern Georgia. Vidalia. They are only grown in Georgia. Okay. Another reason for me to go to Georgia. $6 from Kmart. Get yourself one. They're so good. And I want you to send me photos when you buy it. I have been loving Blizzard ANZ bought one. Not the Blizzard, the person behind Blizzard ANZ. I want to know if you buy one. Roselli, how is yours going? Okay, cool. Now, we want half a cup of peanut butter. It is called a 2-in-1 chopper from Kmart. I think it's like $8. It's good. Okay, half a cup of peanut butter. Let's go with that. A bit more. This isn't my favorite peanut butter. It is Exceed's favorite peanut butter. His preferred. I like it, but it's like, it's got sugar in it. I would prefer not to have ones with sugar. But they're so expensive unless you make them yourself. Since what I'm cutting is smaller amounts, I haven't used, cut bigger amounts. No, when you use it, let me know. I'm excited. Okay. They have 3 types. Tell me what they have and I'll tell you what it is. Oh my God. The smells. Half a tablespoon of soy sauce. That is clearly a 3/4 cup portion. No. Oh, you mean the peanut butter? Shut up. Don't judge me. Three different sizes. I know that there's a different one of this that was like $6. Pretty sure this is called the 2-in-1. Okay, peanut butter. We don't have the soy, so we added a bit more soy, and we're gonna add some brown sugar to it, okay? Yes, you are right. It's in my cut. Good one. A little bit of brown sugar. Pour some sugar on me. Cool. And then we're gonna need coconut milk. 1 cup. I don't know about you, but what frustrates me is that I often use like half a can of coconut milk and then the rest goes to waste. I put it in the fridge and I'm like, I'll use it next week. Or like, I'll use it in a few days, then it goes bad. I forget it's in there. Or you get the small tins, but they're not big enough. Like they have a 400ml tin and they have like one that's like, I wouldn't say it's half the size. It's got like a quarter of the size, but it's not big enough. But this is too big. It's a complete first world problem. I know that, but it's a bit fun just to. I'm not complaining. I'm just talking for the sake of talking. Coconut milk powder. Oh my God, the cake. Delirium Dream. There's a cake recipe on the back of the coconut milk powder sachets. Really good. I think it's like blueberry cake or something. It's really good. Someone told me about it. It's really good. Okay, that's going on there. Oh, we're gonna do the lime juice. Like that. And then we gently rip. Yes. Look at that. Who needs a food processor? Oh my God, I'm kind of shocked that this worked. Hey Google, how long on my timer?
T-minus 1 second.
Whoa. Stop. Stop. It's not ready yet. Hey Google, stop. It's good, but it's not good. Good, good. How do we make you better? Hey Google, set timer for 10 minutes. It's a budget ninja.
10 minutes. Starting now.
Okay. Remember I said that it needed to be a hot oven? It wasn't hot enough. It was supposed to be 250 and I was like, let's just, I know better than people. Let's go to 220. Didn't work. It needs to be cooked more, way more. Okay. It needs more chili. So we're putting another chili in there. Whole bird's eye chili. That 2-in-1 ripcord is the sound of a lawn not getting mowed. Well, because you know why? I have a battery powered electric mower. It's better. Needs more soy, I think. And a bit more salt. Don't you come at me and gas bag about my little mower. It's a beast. Oh, baby! Here we go. I didn't find it. It's gotta be somewhere. That's good. Yeah, I like that. Ooh. Yeah, it's nice. It needs salt. That is good. Like that is chopped really well. Like you wouldn't know that there's chopped onions in there. So I added a bit of brown sugar. Probably could use a bit of dark soy in there as well. Look at that. Oh, that is nice. Oh, it's a bit spicy. Woo. I feel like we could have done less coconut milk. Like it's a bit runny, but we'll see what happens. I think I'll cook it. Yep, that's what we did. When normal soy is light soy. Yep, so, hello, how you doing? How, you been flying on the birds of a wing? Guys, why do I suck at English so bad? How do you, I meant to say, like, I get things like mixed up. Like, I speak, you know how people read backwards and dyslexic? I speak dyslexic. Like, my brain frustrates me. It's okay to suck at English when you speak Australian. I know. But I do. I do. It makes me so embarrassed. Okay. So, all we're gonna do, you know what's missing in there? Coriander. Ground coriander seeds. I'm gonna add a little bit in there. And what was it? Fennel. Fennel. Ground coriander. And I did grind some of this. Fennel seeds, fennel. Okay. So just like a quarter of a teaspoon. Where'd that spoon go? go with a quarter of a teaspoon of fennel and some quarter of a teaspoon of ground coriander. Yeah. Smells more like I want it to smell. I'm not, but if you are and the community is, then so what? But I am fabulous, nevertheless. I don't know if you meant that as a compliment, but if you did, I appreciate it. Needs more. It is. Delicious. Delicious. Do we cook it? Or do we keep it raw? I think we do a bit of both. Why can be mad when you can be glad? All right, I'm gonna do half. Mad, like, I think I know what you mean, but I want you to explain it to me. Do you mean glad, like, glad you're not that person? Or brown sugar, I'm gonna get some more chicken, I think. We'll do double. Oh God, that cake looks so good. Hey Google, how long on my timer? Two chicken breasts? Or the equivalent. So, what we're gonna do is go here. Like that. So we're just heating that sauce to then kind of make the flavors meld a bit better. It'll change color, it'll go darker and deeper, caramelization occurs. Yum. Okay. It is funny to me that gay is still something people still think is insulting in 2020. Call me a alliance player if you... What's wrong with alliance? I think I just heard a beep. Ban. Don't make me ban you. He's the ban. I think I just heard the... No, I don't. They haven't knocked by now. I thought I heard the beep of the delivery man, but not. What's wrong with the alliance? Don't make me ban you too much. Nothing. Nothing's wrong with the alliance. That's what I said. When you first said it, when you wrote alliance and I read it out loud, I thought you meant alliance as in like the Dota 2 team. And I was like, then I laughed. That's why I laughed. But then I realized that you were talking about World of Warcraft. I have tunes on both sides too. Because I played Alliance and then Exceed and I started and we were playing Alliance and then we joined one of our old moderators' guild and they were a Horde, so we switched. So I'm gonna stay out of it. Each to their own. Different strokes for different folks. Okay? Stop. Still not cooked enough. Hey Google, set timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
Hi Chelsea. Welcome back, welcome back. Look at my sauce. My sauce is amazing. And this here, this is raw sauce. Cooked sauce and raw sauce. Okay, I'm gonna do the chicken. Stop talking to me. I need to get going. But yes, I agree with you. It isn't an insult, and it's a bit lame. I don't care who you choose to love, as long as you're friendly and you're nice and you give love openly and honestly, and you share it. Okay, that looks kind of gross. So chicken, we are making satay chicken. We've got Basque cheesecake in the oven. All you want to do? No, not that though. Not that. Anything but that. We don't do that around here, Cad. Are we part of the cube family or the strip family when it comes to skewers? That's bannable. That is an offense. I take that offensively. Okay. So, what you want to do is just take a strip like this. Take a strip and then you cube it. Because I feel like you can get more flavor from the cubes than the strips. Thank you, Chelsea and Roselli and BCK for being on my team. But that alliance though, woo! Sheesh. I'm just taking you off the close-up cam, just while I just pull apart this piece of chicken. It hasn't been butchered properly, and it's a bit of. I don't want you to judge my knife skills. It's got a bit of like skin attached to tendons. Okay, but you know what you can see? Bam! The cooking sauce. Ooh, and don't leave your spatula in here, ladies and gentlemen, because it gets hot 7 days a week. You kind of want to let that simmer though, not burn. Ah, it's molten. Look at that. It's deepening in color. You don't realize, but that compared to that, see how white that is? It's deepening in color. It's the caramelization. All right. Okay, the Basque cheesecake is nearly ready. Hey Google, how long do I have on my timer? Nope. Hey Google, how long do I have on my timer?
1 minute and 40 seconds left.
Good job. Fox, Sadusu Fox, welcome back. We are making right now satay chicken skewers, and then we also have Basque cheesecake in the oven, which we're about to take out. It is a blood orange Basque cheesecake, which is a burnt cheesecake. It's got no crust, and so you burn the bejeebers out of it to then create your own crust. It's like a DIY crust. Okay. Also, chat, make sure that spatula is tempered for hot sauce. Ouch. Yes. Yes. C. Grobulus? What a name. Okay. Against the grain, strip it, then turn it and cube it. Strip it, turn it, cube it. I do small cubes because you get more, like, that gets coated around sauce and you get more flavor in every bite. The chicken looks good. Thank you. They're big. What I've learned from the US community is our chicken breasts are huge. Like that is half a chicken breast. And that fits in my hand. Like we just have bigger chickens down under. Stop. I'm a frostmon gal. Nice. Okay. What are the things in Australia? The servers names. Must be feeding the chickens Vegemite. That's it. All right, we're gonna take the cake out now. I'm so scared, guys. I think it's worked. Cross your fingers that it's worked too. Okay. You haven't seen Australian chickens giant sometimes? Yeah. Yeah. They're big. That sauce. So we're doing two different versions. A cooked peanut sauce and a raw peanut sauce. Raw sauce. Okay. Just washing my hands to get all the chicken. Raw chicken. Okay. Are you ready to see my cheesecake? Our cheesecake. We made it together. I can't take all of the... If it worked, then I'll take it all. But if I can't normally take all of the accolades, because we made it together, you know? Oh my God, it's beautiful. With a bit of jiggle, like the recipe said. And it's going to deflate. Look at that. That burnt goodness. I don't know if it's burnt enough though, guys. I think it needs to be burnt more. I don't think it's cooked enough. Because it's like, the edges aren't burnt. Oh, you know why? Because I put it in a tin. This tin, I don't know. It's not getting the air circulation. I don't know, but it's not like, maybe it is a little bit of burnt. I don't know. Do I cook it more? Well, this is our first try. We can't get it perfect the first time. If you want burnt food, I'll cook it for you. Okay. I took the outside layer off. It just doesn't look like it's burnt enough. I feel like we should do it for a little bit longer. Like maybe 5 more minutes. Like the one that I saw Charlotte Ree do. I don't know if you guys knew who Charlotte Ree is. Hers was like black. It looked like gross. But then she cut it and it looked amazing. So hey Google, set timer for 5 minutes.
5
it's
minutes.
true though. I
And that's
can't
starting
save my life.
now.
What do you think prevents you guys from cooking? Like, is it that you don't really? Because my middle brother, he just doesn't care to cook, like to learn. Whereas I have friends that really want to cook, but they just can't seem to get it right. Ideas of like different inspiration for you, Rosalie? The other Molly I watched make this, hers was all brown on top, like burnt brown. Who's the other Molly? Hold on. What other Molly are you watching? My timer is broken. Yeah, okay. Would you get another timer? Do you have a phone? Do you guys have phones? A lack of initiative and practice. Yeah, okay. I'm just seeing what I could be helpful. Molly from Bon Appetit. Oh, yeah. I didn't know. But she didn't have the issues. She just left, right? Bon Appetit, they were good. It's a bit sad. Like, I used to love watching their shows, and I haven't watched the latest ones. Yeah, she was there before it all went down. I do watch a lot of Claire. Dessert person. I'm going through YouTube. I think her voice is soothing, and I like to just pick up her tips and tricks for making recipes. Haven't followed any of them yet. Her book looks amazing. All right. I need a dog. I've got all these like scraps. I need a dog to come pick them up. Yeah, I want to figure out like what are some barricades or issues that you'll have that I can help with. Because for me, I struggle with, for dinners, like what to make. And then so like we have the most uninteresting dinners because I cook on stream, but then I don't know what to make for dinner, and I really struggle for inspiration. I agree with that. Like I'll plan stuff for stream, but then I don't, when it comes to like cooking out of the fridge or whatever, when we're not streaming, I'm like, I have no idea what to make. It's so crazy. I'd love to learn how to make a non-lumpy gravy. Oh, you just learned how to, fantastic, that's amazing. Did you give yourself a pat on the back? That is huge, because that builds your confidence, and that little bit of a boost that you've got, that now you know you can do, you've got another trick and skill under your belt, will move on to giving you more confidence to undertake another, and something else that you've not been able to do or you've had issues with. You've got to celebrate those little wins. And if you could go and teach my grandma how to make non-lumpy gravy, that would be good. She doesn't listen to me. Also, would you ever, and have you, if not past maybe, consider doing videos on YouTube? Yeah, we've already got some YouTube videos out there. To be honest, the amount of time and editing, and because it not only is it time to film and like you're making it, then it's a lot of editing and things, and there's not a lot of return. I am keen to make the recipes that I make on stream. We're going to edit them down to then for the website. So say for instance, like when I make this Basque cheesecake again on stream, we're going to cut down the footage from the stream and then make that into like a short video, so you can, if you're going onto our new website, you go, oh, what should the texture look like? You could go onto the video on the website, and that will give you like a condensed version of the stream. So a lot more people, like for me, when you explain the texture in a recipe, it's really hard to understand of like how wet it should be or the moisture, and if you get what I mean, especially with bread. So I think a visual cue is really important. Stop. A few more minutes. Whereas like for me, I find it easier. Streams are so much easier because a lot of it I can talk and cook, and I don't have to worry about what I say because, I can explain myself and whatever. Whereas there's a lot of pressure putting out a YouTube video because it's evergreen, but you need to get what you're saying right the first time, and there's a lot of pressure on like retakes and editing and things to make sure, like if I say something, you guys can ask me and I can fix it like in 10 minutes, or you can come in and we have that ability to explain and extrapolate, and yeah, it's very stressful because you don't want to stutter, you don't want to misspeak. Whereas streaming, I don't really care too much. You know, I misspeak all the time, or I don't have to be as guarded about what I say. But it's not evergreen. That's the only thing. Is like YouTube, once it's up there, it's there forever. Whereas Twitch, the VODs are taken down. So there's pros and cons for everything. But I like the idea. If you like smaller, like condensed videos and things like that, let me know. I feel yeah. I will plan fun, bigger meals for the weekend, but our week is full of quick stuff on repeat. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. You already output a lot of time into stream. YouTube on top would be overkill. I love recipes having pictures of their steps. Yeah, that's amazing. That's something I want to know, because we are in the process of creating a new website that is very much like blog focused. When I say blog, don't get it twisted. It's not like a long post on my weekend away and inspiration and shit like that. It's like, this is a recipe, this is the ingredients that are in it. Or like the first section is gonna be what it tastes like, the flavor, the texture, how hard it is, and how long it will take. That's like I've got a format that at the top of every recipe, it'll say like what it tastes like, what the texture's supposed to be, you know, how long it will take and how difficult it is. And it will give some explanation. Then it will go through the ingredients. It'll be like, okay, in this recipe, you need bread flour because of this. You can use plain flour, but it won't give you as much chewiness. Then we're using yeast. Instant yeast is better than active yeast. Using choc chips, don't use milk. It won't work. You need this. Or use salted butter and explain it. Then it will go through tips and tricks and then frequently asked questions. And it's like, how long can I store this focaccia for? Or can I eat this straight away? Or how long does it last in the fridge for? Things like that. Misdemeanor, that's a good idea. Could just take screenshots from the VODs. That's kind of the idea. To make a recipe, I take photos of it. So some of the recipes I will be developing or creating off stream, so you get step-by-step images, but I might also take some screenshots from the stream as well. We're just seeing what works and what is easier to replicate, because creating a recipe on stream and testing it is fantastic, and then I get to shoot it straight away. But then if I need to then make it again off stream and do the step-by-step videos and things, then it's like double up, you know, and it's harder to replicate because it's not as streamlined. So just figuring out what I can do to pump recipes out to you guys, to our recipe testing team if we decide to go that way. We're looking for people who might be interested. And the best thing about us and what we have, like a bonus that other people don't, is that we are live 3 times a week. So if you're on the website, or we're in Discord, so if you have any questions about a recipe, people can jump into Discord, or they could jump live into the stream and I can help them there and then. Someone is up the palm tree. Rome. There is someone up the palm tree in our neighbor's backyard cutting off, they're like tree lopping. But he's actually climbed up the tree on what's it called? You know when you rock climbing? Like the whole setup? Yeah, this is what I want. I think this is better. Okay. Woo! This is definitely burnt, baby. In a good way, I hope. Eat your mistakes, no matter how terrible they are. It was a must. Yeah. When I was working with one chef, he showed me that helped develop my palate by understanding, yeah, that's it. Learning the texture changes and difference, and really like paying attention to, or like, not that something cooked or didn't cook or like whatever, looking at the texture and analyzing it and be like, why do, or like, or when you go out to a restaurant, why am I liking this? What do I not like about this and why? Or what is it pleasing about the texture and the flavor? Show yourself. Okay, so this is the cheesecake. It's got a bit of wobble, so when I do this, it's got a bit of wobble. It's gonna start to deflate now. And I would say that it's a bit darker. Definitely darker on top. We'll see what happens when we take it out on the sides. It looks pretty. Hey Google, do I have any timers?
No, you don't have any timers set at the moment.
Cool. All right, chicken is there. We're gonna do some rice. So we're gonna go into the pantry. The one thing that you need to take though with you is, today we're doing chicken. So we're gonna make chicken stock. Go into the pantry. We're not making chicken stock, I meant to say. We're gonna take the chicken stock. All right, what you wanna do, pressure cooker, like that. Then put it in. Okay, so this is a lazy girl's cooking step, okay? I don't like the term lazy girl, but it explains it so nicely. It's just like ease of cooking, kind of like the lazy girl method, you know what I mean? So what you need is rice, white rice, whatever vessel you can find in this area. Don't have to go walk around to get my measuring cups. No way. So usually I just grab something out of the dishwasher, or whatever, like a cup, for instance. Let's go with this Elgato cup. Usually it's usually like nearby, okay? Always basmati. So if I'm just using a cup of rice, like that, cup of rice, pop it in there. I just go to the sink. I cover it with water, like just enough so it's covered with water. Can you see? And then I just do this. I spin it around a few times. Spin it around. And then the milky liquid off the top, I kind of just strain just enough so that the rice doesn't go down the sink, but just the water does. Okay, so it's wet rice. Fill up the same cup with water. The same cup, and then like a touch more, like talking about like a quarter of a cup more. Okay, like that. Give it a swirl so that the rice doesn't go up the sides. And then I add about a teaspoon to 2 teaspoons of chicken powder, chicken stock powder, like that. And then give it a spin. Lock it, 4 minutes, cooked, done. That, ladies and gentlemen, is easy. Bang. Put your rice away. Put your chicken stock away. Make sure that's locked. High pressure, 4 minutes. That's it. That's it. No fire and breaking glass this time. Yep, I told that no fire. Just burning, I burnt cake, piece one, but on purpose. Look how it's deflated. Looks so good. Oh my God, it looks so good. Look at that. Look at that. Mmm. Okay. I'm gonna take this off. Oh my God, look at that. I know we're not meant to eat this right now, We're meant to let it refrigerate, but come on, guys. Oh my God. Oh my freaking God. Look at that. Could be a bit more burnt. We'll learn from next time. Higher temperature initially. Look at that. Oh, look, there's a little bit on the edge. I'm just going to try. So Basque cheesecake is a burnt cheesecake. Oh God, it's good. I'm glad I did the less sugar. It's so hot. Okay. So basically a Basque cheesecake is cheesecake filling without the crust. And then you put it in the pan, like your cheesecake tin or whatever. You line it with baking paper and you put it at a really hot temperature, really, really high. And it makes a crustless cheesecake base basically, but it's really burnt and that's like the crust. Hey, oh my God, it's really hot and really good. Probably could go for a little bit longer next time, but I'm gonna pop it back in the fridge. I'm gonna serve it with the caramelized, what are they called? Caramelized blood oranges. Okay, so that is your cheesecake. No worries, ask any questions. I do different things, I talk about random stuff. Anything that pops up, ask me. I pronounce things different ways. I do things differently than some people. Okay. Hello, you're here. You want this? Ready? Good job. And that is Crocodile Chester. Wash your hands. Oh, wash your hands. Okay, here is the boring bit. I hate this part, but you're gonna get the skewer and you just basically want to thread it onto the skewer. Chicken on the skewer, skewer on the chicken. And the reason, like I said, is I do small chunks of chicken because you can fit more on here and it gets covered by the sauce a lot better and you get like more flavor because it's like there's more sauce getting in those nooks and crannies. I have a very hungry dog staring at me. Baking or grilling? Grilling. He's wagging his tail so ferociously. Can you see him like wiggle? His whole head's moving. It's because his tail is moving so quick. Yeah. Little head bobble. Give chicken. No. How many of you guys have dogs? How many have cats? He's wagging so hard, he's dancing. That's it, Boston. That's 100% it. We have Shih Tzu. Hey, Romeo, the other dog that you don't often get to see because he's so little, he is a Maltese Shih Tzu cross a poodle. A pom, how sweet. How old are your puppies? Your fur babies? Or feathered friends? Or scaly creatures? Almost 10, wow, 8, okay. 2 dogs, a Mastiff and Alaskan Malamute, wow. Big dogs. Misdemeanor, how do they keep cool in the summer months? Alaskan Husky, he's 11. Oh my goodness. Hey Bonnie, 9-year-old cat. Got some older dogs. A bull Arab, I don't know exactly, bull Arab staffy called Lulu. Sadly, my real estate wouldn't accept dogs. Oh no. Cat, and she's 11. Mrs. Rain, nice. What type of cat, what color? Mastiff is 8 and my Melly is 11. She sleeps in the shower. In the shower or under the fan? Oh. We're just coming out of winter and I am thanking God because in the hotter months, the dogs sleep on the floor, which I love because we get more room in our bed. We have a king size bed. We upgraded when we moved back from the East Coast, when we moved back to Western Australia. We had to leave our mattress didn't fit in our shipping container because we had so much stuff. So we left our mattress there. It was older, and then for the same price of a queen, we got a king, and it is so good. It's so much room, but this dog likes to. It was cute when he was a puppy. He used to sleep between our pillows. Now that he's 5, he likes to stretch out like this, and like kick you in the face in the middle of the night and stuff. I hate it, but it's a terrible habit. It's a terrible habit what we've created, but in summer they sleep on the floor. Happy birthday, Cookie! Hi, Cookie's 5. Happy birthday, Cookie. Does Cookie get a cookie? He's born on the 10th of October, which has coincidentally exceeded my anniversary from when we went on our first proper date. And then Romeo, I think, is the 7th of July. It's funny because if you're like me, you hate it, but when they don't, if you're like, excuse me, yeah, kind of, yeah. But if I don't like, the thing is I don't like them sleeping on my feet because I like my feet to be free because that's where I get really hot. So I'd rather him sleep between us or at our head. But it is very cute when you're like you lay there and he just puts his head on your shoulder or like your chest. It's very cute. But then he breathes, and then he snores, and then it becomes unfun. But for that slight moment, you're like, oh, this is so sweet. I want him to do this forever. And then he just goes and snores, and you're like, no. But that one, yeah. Do your pets snore? You have a cute black house cat. Nice. The problem with them being small cubes is that they're harder to skewer. I'm trying to skewer multiples at once, but they're like slipping through my fingers. Okay, Basque cheesecake is in the fridge. We're just waiting on this. Got our rice going. It's all coming together. Plain chicken thigh. Yep, at the moment we're gonna season it with some soy sauce, and then we're gonna drizzle on some peanut sauce as well. Sleep runs? I've seen videos of that. Oh my gosh. Romeo cries in his sleep sometimes, and Chester will kind of like, it's not like he's having like a seizure, but he shakes. Only pet that snores is my other half. The Mastiff has nightmares and howls. Oh. Okay. He's still here. Like that. Our Shih Tzu, Make? How do you pronounce it? We'll do little barks and movements in her sleep. Beautiful. Magic! I like it. How creative. Does it mean anything or did... I was gonna say how creative, but I'm like, I don't know if it means something that I don't know. Like if it's maybe a common name or something. What's her name when we adopted her? It was unique, so we kept it. Lovely. With my older dog Romeo, who's the smallest one, I saw him and I knew that I wanted to call him Romeo, but then I was like, oh, maybe that's not a good name for a dog. So then I was gonna call him Nero because he's black. And then I was looking for all these names of like Onyx or, you know, basic names that basic people, you know, because it's black, you know, that's what we do. It's like you name a black dog Black or a white dog Snowy or something like that. It's a very common thing. And then I was like, no, we went back and saw him, and my friend and I, and he's a lady killer. Like he has the most sweetest face and he's very polite, unlike this guy. Hello. And yeah, he became Romeo. And then Chester, we were tossing up, and then I wanted Archie, and Exceed didn't like the name Archie, so then we chose Chester. And it was funny because the week after, our friends got a dog and they called it Archie. Hello. I think if we get another dog, my idea is to get a golden retriever. I want to call him Hugo. I used to work with a doctor and I was like, oh, I think we're going to get a golden retriever. And I really like the name Hugo. He was like, that's my son's name. And I was like, oh. He's like, you can still call a dog Hugo. I was like, that's a bit weird, knowing that that's your son's name. Jay Ketty, welcome in. We are from Perth, Western Australia. All right, I'm out of skewers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 skewers. I think 7's enough. And I'll just do the rest as like a stir fry. Yeah. Where are you coming to us from? Let's do a roll call. Which country are you located? Or state? State and country. Where are you in the world, chat? I'm from Perth, Western Australia. Where are you from? I do have rosemary, only small ones though, but that's a good idea. Nevada, USA, Queensland, Australia, Melbourne, Australia, Texas, USA, Northern California, USA, Pennsylvania, USA, Germany, Ohio, New Hampshire, Melbourne. I love it. Look at you guys. Come on in. Tell them if you're lurking, jump and let me know. Jump into chat, let me know. Welcome in. Isn't that amazing? Isn't Twitch fantastic that we get to be able to hang out like this wherever you are in the world? Always welcome to pull up a chair, hang out, have some fun. That's what Twitch is all about. Yeah, it's just incredible. You gotta stop and you realize that, you know, how amazing it is. We're more connected than ever before. We get to be together in this wild, crazy world. All right. This is the cook sauce, and this is the raw sauce. See the difference in color and flavor as well. This is a lot deeper of a flavor compared to this. So cool. Melbourne too, yes. All right, pressure cooker's just gone off. It's time to grill. Okay. I want to do cast iron, but it is so annoying to clean it. But so much better for you guys visually. Someone asked me the other day, they were like, what's something that you do within your business, which is like streaming, or whatever you do like day to day, that you would want to offload to someone else, like that you could delegate? And I was like, dishes. That would be the best thing. I would get so much more work done and be more creative and be able to do so much more stuff if I didn't have to do the dishes after stream. I hate it. Do you guys hate dishes? There's some people out there, and I want to know if you are one of them, that loves doing dishes. Like, they find it therapeutic, and like how some people cook, some people find the repetition of doing dishes and the time where they can just kind of like center themselves and remove distractions. Are you one of those people? Got a dishwasher and still hate it? Need a dish robot, yeah? The thing with the dishwasher is it takes so long, like you stack it, but then you have to wait so long to get those dishes back or then do another load. Like our dishwasher we have now, I think it's like an hour, 1 minute, an hour 40 or something to do one load. And there's only so many hours in the day, right? So sometimes like I can get like 3 loads done, 4 loads done. But you have to remember to go back, let it dry, unpack it. Okay. Mine takes 3.5 hours. Well, I have to go, maybe I've now got to go and check. An hour and a half, just. Yours is 3.5 hours, let me see. Yeah, a normal load is 136 minutes. Okay, so a little bit longer. 2 hours, 2 and a bit hours. Oof. Oof. Adam and Humphrey, what's up? Welcome in. Okay. Pressure cooker. I didn't even have to do anything. It just depressurized itself. There you go. That's what you do. So that's rice. That's heating up. And all we're gonna do is get... I need a new one. I have to run it on intensive mode, otherwise you don't clean. Yeah, I getcha. One of the biggest things that I learned is putting dishwashing powder, using powder, not the little cube things, not the pellets or whatever the fuck they're called, the tablets. Don't use them. You should use the powder, the cheap powder, and then put a bit in the canister or the door, you know, the locking part, but then also some in the bottom of the dishwasher as well. Because the first cycle washes the dishes to like clean, like the first rinse, and then you've got your main cycle. So you should have dishwashing powder in both of them. If you're only using a tablet, it uses it in the second one, so you're not using it to its most functionality, and you should have a pre-wash cycle as well. It makes your dishes a lot cleaner, and it helps. It helps the second cycle be more effective. The liquid part confuses me. It never gets full, so I don't know how much to put in. The liquid part. Oh, yeah. You just put it in. You fill up as much as it goes, like until it starts to overflow. You're talking about the what's it called? The rinse aid. Yeah. I put it on the base as the canister doesn't dissolve. Okay. I use vinegar for rinse aid. All right. Do you find that that's effective? Judge you. Guys, 4-minute rice. Ready? I'm gonna take this away because it has remnants of raw chicken. Yeah, I put a whole bottle once. Yeah, that's fine because it takes about a bottle. Mine takes about half to 3/4 of a bottle. Look at that rice. Look at that. Damn. 4-minute rice. No funny taste, cheap, clean, and evaporates. Tip from a technician. Okay. All right. So salt, pepper on here. The rice looks so good. Okay, so all I'm doing is just gonna pour a little bit of this sauce on the chicken, like that. And then all you wanna do is kind of like wiggle it around the sauce. So a little bit is coated, you don't need too much. And then we're gonna go here. Oh. Look at that. Might pull that up just a little bit so it doesn't get too hot. Look at that. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got satay in my tummy. Fabric softener is a machine. It's a washing machine killer. Okay. I don't use it. We use, the one thing that I have, like I said, that I don't use the tablets in the dishwasher. We use these pods in the washing machine though. They're fantastic. They're really, really good. But we only buy them when they're on sale. They come on half price. They're called car pods, I think. K-A-A. Yum. Remember when kids were eating pods? Yeah. That's a crazy time. Do you know that there could be people in the chat right now who have eaten a Tide Pod? You never know. Oh. I need Tide Pod. Oh. Damn it, didn't spin how I wanted it. A bit stuck. Put a poll up, it's anonymous. I use Kirkland pods from Costco, works quite well. All right, laying down. Go up. We're all looking at you, Cad. Well, where's Mods? Roselli. Kate's not here. Cad. He's probably putting baby llama to bed. No, she would have been in bed already. It's 11 p.m. over there. Molly, did I tell you I gave those weird hot peppers those weird hot peppers to dudes at my paramotor training landing? They didn't believe me that they were reapers, and 2 of them ate one. I've never laughed so hard at someone suffering in all my life. So you think that they were reapers and they ate them? They were like, nah. Like even like something possibly being a reaper, I wouldn't just be like, nah, I don't believe you and eat it. Nah. Or you think that Cadmus has eaten a Tide Pod? I'll tell him that. Oh my gosh, Kerry, did you take a video? That would have been funny. Second batch had the little tails on them and the leathery bumper. Okay, cool. Lucky your parents, I just thought about that the other day. I was like, lucky your parents didn't eat them. They would have been dead. That spice level would have killed me. But not knowing, your poor mum would have like put them in a salad or something. Make it like a bell pepper dip or something. Hey, Only Deaf Guy, welcome back. It's lovely to see you. Hope everything's been well. We're making chicken. Exactly, add some peppers to a pizza. So for those that don't know, Kerry carried away in chat, the wonderful Kerry, his mum, what was the story? Your mum was like, they grew some peppers, which they thought were bell peppers, and he ate them, or like she gave them to you, or something happened. And turns out they weren't bell peppers. She said, oh, I don't know what's going on with the soil or something. These bell peppers aren't growing very big. They bought a pepper plant and that they labelled bell peppers. And it wasn't growing very big. And he had a little nibble. And there was like a Carolina, we were tossing up if it was a Carolina Reaper or a ghost pepper. But he's deduced that it is definitely spicy. Look at these. They don't look very good from that angle. Oh, that's better. And then this is gonna be a really pain to clean, but and then, because I don't have any ketchup mayonnaise, I do have dark soy, which is like a thickened soy. I'm breaking rule number 1. Go and get the snacks. Look at that. Then you should create your own sauce. I didn't like how pale they were looking. The hottest pepper I've eaten straight is the ghost pepper. Well, I'm lucky, I'm very lucky that the community can only send me hot sauce. They can't send me fresh chilies. Because the hottest thing we've eaten is capsaicin extract that needed a waiver. I still have it in my pantry. What was the one that Kerry you sent that was something Satan's tongue? Let me have a look in the pantry here. Pantry. Okay, so they're at the back here so I don't get them mixed up. This is the Paralyzer for chili junkies only. This is 10 million Scoville because it's capsaicin extract. And then the other one from Kerry, it was in a box as well, must be on the other side. And that's like, oh my God, where is it? This one here, Get Bitten, Black Mamba 6. I feel like this was the worst one that we've eaten like as a hot sauce. The other one's an extract. We put the tip of a toothpick into hot chocolate and it made it spicy. Like it was still like, oh crap. Like it was pretty bad. I'm not gonna say like it wasn't too bad, it was pretty bad. The tip of a toothpick. Black Mamba 6 is 6 million. Death. All right. Look at these. Look at these guys. Yum. All right. So we'll take them off and put them on a plate. And then we get our, what are those? This is Satay chicken skewers. So I like a little bit of spicy as well, Bonnie. I am the same. I don't eat like jalapenos. When I go out to a restaurant, I will order something without jalapenos because I don't want it to ruin a meal. Like if at home, I'll dabble with a little bit of spice and stuff, but I always err on the side of caution and I don't go for spicy things. Like my husband, he will order like the spicy ramen, but I am too scared to order it in case it is too spicy and I can't eat it. I'm much more cautious when I'm paying for a meal. just want to show you this before I... Okay, this is the liquid that we've cooked the candied fruit in. And we're just going to pour this, most of this off. That is the best sugar syrup for your gin and tonics, I think. Hey, Toxie. The best thing about working being dead is that I get to hang in here for the rest of the day. Yes. Look at this. Ooh, so good. So, I even need to take more of that off. Maybe we put it all in here. Look at this, blood orange syrup. Toxic, oh, welcome in. We've been streaming for 9, 10, 11, 3 hours and 12 minutes. We have made a blood orange Basque cheesecake that's in the refrigerator. We're candying some oranges. And we've made rice in the pressure cooker, satay chicken skewers, and that's your 30-second recap. Okay. Cool, I think that's good. So now we start to boil this off, so it reduces down so it's sticky. And then this, we're gonna serve. Making me want to make flavored syrup for cocktails. Yes, do it. Okay. So what we're gonna do is just some of this rice. If you want to learn about pressure cooker, slow cooker, we've just released a cookbook a few months ago called All In Together Slow and Pressure. And one of the recipes is this, I meant to say, rice baby. It is 4-minute pressure cooker rice or rice in your slow cooker. It's easy as, and it's really flavorful. Okay, so that rice. And I just realized the website is going down in 2 days. You will not be able to buy merch, cookbooks, after Friday. So remember, if you want to get a cookbook or you want to buy merch, there's a sale on at the moment. Get it in the next 2 days because the website is going down for the new website to come up in a few weeks. So hoping that the website will only be down for like 2 weeks, but if you're wanting something, get it now. If I was the pickled onions, where would I be? The other day I was trying to get rid of these pickled onions and I don't know where I put them. If I was pickled onions. Oh wow, 2 weeks. Yeah, because I've still got a little bit of stuff that I need to do on the website, but it needs to go down so that we can get the stuff on the back end. Like Exceed said, it needs some time for to go down. So if you want anything, get it now. And it helps support the channel. But the new website is going to be banging. I really hope that you guys are going to love it. I'm very, very excited. It's like a new style, a lot more educational, a lot more fun. That. Pickled onions. Done. Finally got rid of that. Good. What else do I need? That needs to be cooked, so that can go. It can stay there. Potentially. Okay, so when is the 1,000 cooking stream? How many episodes is it? That's in a week and a half. Oh my God. Guys, we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do for the 1,000th cooking stream. What do we do? 7 to go. What do we do for 1,000 cooking streams? I need ideas. Get our thinking caps on. We do. Fireworks. We'll do it Molly After Dark. I wouldn't do it a Molly After Dark as it's not fair to the North Americans. Play lots of games. Maybe for one time only, we'll bring back some old favorites and old classics. Can you believe it's been 1,000 cooking streams? Give or take. Love a good mystery box. Liz coming in with the goods. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I know this is damn it. Damn it, damn it. Spilt stuff all down my hand. I know this isn't very common. How about a flashback episode? When you say a flashback episode, what does that mean to you? What's that for? Oil. What's a flashback episode? We need to showcase all the kitchens. Yeah. Highlights of the past, yeah. I didn't make anything exciting for the first stream. Everyone mentions that, like when we have like a year celebration or birthday or whatever. I didn't make anything exciting. I made scones and I made lemon soup, lemon chicken soup. Not very exciting. I didn't know, and I still don't know what the stream is going to grow into. Like when we started streaming, it was just like to try it. You know what I mean? You never know what's going to happen and where things go to. So it always had very humble beginnings. I would just drive home from an hour and a half. I drove home from work in the city, and then Exceed at that time, he didn't have a job, and so he would clean the kitchen and get sorted. And when we moved to Melbourne, we moved because I wanted to, and then I was like, I got a job so that we could both move. And Exceed didn't have a job by then, and so then he would on the phone call in an hour and a half, like in that we would just chat and we would. I would just be like, oh, I feel like making this. And so he was like, what do you need for it? And he would be on the phone to me getting out ingredients and prepping the kitchen. And then I'd get in at 7:30. I'd like fix up my makeup or get dressed. And then 7:30 we would go live and we would just make dinner. It was so much fun. And Exceed no one ever saw Exceed until the third kitchen. I think no one really saw Exceed in like cooking until the third kitchen. That's the last one. Since it's September, we can do like a challenge stream. That's a good idea. That would be cool. Like do like a kind of like subathon tier thing. Is that what you mean? I don't know why I'm spending time cooking this. Rice. Satay chicken. It's not my best work, but I'm pretty happy with it. Really good. Yum. And the best thing that I personally like about Satay is they have pickled veggies that they usually serve it with, like pickled onion. And it's just like breaks up the flavor, adds some like freshness. I only had spring onion in my pantry and I thought that would work. It's not ready yet for you guys. I will get the satay chicken recipe out to you one day. This isn't the best version. I thought it was this one, Delirium. I thought that it was this version, but I have a recipe for satay chicken that I have perfected, that I think I perfected, but I thought it was this. It's not this one. So I didn't know until I made it. It's not that good. It's good, but it's not like I want to put it on the website and give it to you that good. Let me get that. Let me find it. Because the problem is, now that I have a laptop, that I can write them and edit recipes and keep them, save myself from printing. Because when I develop recipes, I have a really bad habit of writing it on a piece of paper and not putting a title, and then having all this recipe written and having no idea what it is. So I have started writing stuff and creating like a Google Doc and writing it as I go, because it's like stuff like this and these, and I like that's even printed out and it's got no title. So bear with me, I will get you something soon. There's just something missing. There's something that I've added in there last time that it's missing that you guys need, but I don't know what it is. So I have to look. I thought it was the fennel. I think I need to add more fennel. I don't know what it is. The sauce, maybe the brown sugar. I did add a little bit of brown sugar because of I didn't have any ketchup banners, so I used brown sugar and soy sauce and dark soy, and that works well. I think it maybe needs some ginger because I've added the garlic. I probably need some ginger, but I don't know how authentic that is. I need to do some research because Malaysian is different to Indonesian, which is different to Singapore satay. So I've got to pick a style because then I can name it. God damn, this is good. But you know what? We need an emote for this. Food always looks better. What? Oh, damn it, it's not plugged in. It always looks better spinning. Oh, damn it, I dropped the cable. Hold on. You spin me right round, baby, right round. We need a spinning emote. Ooh, but we need like a proper emote, what it could be. What could it be? Look at that! Fleckled rice, chicken rice, satay sauce, a bit of pickled onion in there. You just guys look at that while I look at this cheesecake. All right, it says to cool it for 4 hours. But guys, are we gonna do that? Are we gonna wait that long? I cannot get over how bright it is. Like it's like fluorescent yellow. I can't take a photo of this. This is a tester, but I can't take a photograph of this and put it on the website because everyone will say my cheesecake didn't come that color. It is so yellow. And that is because of the eggs that I used. Hell no, chop the cheesecake. Chicken's making me dizzy. All right. The candy, I don't know. It needs longer, but we ain't got no time. That one broke apart. That one broke apart too. Oh, the syrup is so good. I think, guys, you're gonna have to bear with me. I think we're gonna make a gin and tonic. Spinning food always makes, you guys tell me that now? What about, I thought everyone loved the spinny food. What about this? Is it better, that angle? You'll need reveals on the candied and dried fruit later. Yep. I love the spinny food. Okay. Looks good. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to make a gin and tonic. I hope you guys aren't unhappy about that. Because we've got this blood orange syrup that I think is gonna be amazing in a G&T. Oh, put the one over there. Always love a G&T. It can go slower. I don't actually know, it didn't come with instructions, so I just press random buttons. Right, left, slow. SR, is that slow? I think that's slower. Nah, I don't know. Slower may be better. Oh yeah, that's slower. I think that's slower. That's slower? Okay. Basque. Okay. I think even better, I think it should be in a 6-inch tin. I think it needs to be taller. But remember, this is our first attempt ever. Spinny food is fun unless you're trying to eat it at the same time. It's like trying to eat it off a Ferris wheel. Okay. First attempt at Basque cheesecake. I think it looks pretty banging. Pretty banging. Okay. I'm just going to use these two here. Oh my God, look at that. All right, I'm gonna get a plate. And the question is, do we serve it with cream? I think it goes with cream. I'm gonna cheat because I've got whipped cream left over from Pog Pigs. Don't judge me. Yeah. I think we can test mini ones too. Look how cute. It does look so small. 7 inches, which is 18 centimeters. All right. Ready? Now, where's that knife I had? Are you ready? Are you ready for it? All right, it probably won't be as set as it should be because remember it's going to refrigerate. Ready? Oh yeah, that looks amazing. Oh, I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, was it Stace? Oh my God. I was so impressed when he told me that he made them. Okay. Guys, look at this Basque cheesecake. Let's have a look. Oh, damn. I reckon, oh, it's good. I reckon it would be creamier if we cooked it like at a higher temperature, because at the end of the day, we cooked it for a little bit longer than it needed to be. It is good. Oh, that was a bit much. That was a little bit much. But I'm a fan. It doesn't have the, it's lighter than I was expecting. It doesn't have like the, and it will change as it refrigerates. It doesn't have like the richness that I was expecting. But I have to admit, I have never eaten a hot cheesecake though, like this. It shouldn't really be eaten hot. Because as it sets, it gets colder, it will solidify and it will go creamier. He's made them 2 days in a row. Oh my God, how good. Well done, Molly, thank you. It's a good first time test. Thank you for being a part of it. And this blood orange syrup is tasty. It's definitely lighter because you don't have the base. Like, it feels different. I don't know how to explain, like, but the edge of it, like, because this burnt bit, it creates this like own little crust. It kind of tastes like it kind of has this like, I don't know how to explain. It's kind of like it creates its own crust. It's good. But I feel like I kind of cheated with using the eggs that I did. I feel like I've given like an unrealistic expectation. Oh, it's so yellow. All right, G&T time. So what you'll need is this was really bad. I tried to make my own tonic water, but this, no, that's fine. Okay. Looks like something out of a magazine. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hopefully it will look like it has just come out of a magazine on the website. Okay. So, gin and tonic. We're gonna do it in this glass, okay? I really have a, yeah, that will look good on there. What kind of gin? Citrus gin? I think we go with just a plain gin. Citrus, we'll go with a rare, where the heck are you? Turn the light on. Four Pillars. This is a citrus gin, rare dry gin. Yep. Put oranges in it anyway. So I was thinking. Okay. Add some ice. We'll stir. I was gonna say, should we shake or stir? Stir. Hey, Mariposa, welcome in. It's lovely to have you back. Okay. Okay. Ready? We're on a bit of a tilt there. Okay, dokie. So, we're going to go in with a bit of candied blood orange, like this. Like that. Then we're going to go some gin. Some tonic. The tonic is from the cinchona bark. It's a darker color. It hasn't been processed to like make it clear. So, and then we want some of this syrup. This is blood orange syrup. I think it's going to be amazing. Can't really see. Maybe we just like slanted this to the side. I don't want it to drip on. That looks like it's like trying to skulk away. Right, let's have a taste. Ready? There's ice blocking my way. Ooh, that is nice. It needs a little bit more syrup. I don't think I like that tonic water that I made. I think it's just way too bitter. Abnormally bitter for tonic. Oh, that is good. Yum. I've seen people try to make their own and yet to see one work out. I've made my own syrup, like tonic water syrup before, and I didn't like it. This is a tonic syrup that I bought and I don't like it either. The only one that is kind of good is the SodaStream one. Like it's a clear syrup. It's mainly all sugar, but I prefer to buy it. It's a huge cup. This is a glass, not a cup. It's gin and tonic. Got to have a pre-made tonic water, yeah. Guys, look what we did today. Look how pretty everything is. And our show-stopping, magazine-worthy Basque cheesecake. Okay, tell me, what is your dish of the day? Dish of the day. Satay chicken. Gin and tonic. Okay, you get out of the way. There we go. What do you think? What is your dish of the day? Dish of the day. We got satay chicken skewers with fluffy white rice. We also have some wonderful candied fruit. Basque cheesecake for the first time ever, and some blood orange gin and tonic. All of it, but I'm wanting to try that cheesecake, okay? If I run out of tonic, can I replace it with gin? Will that change the recipe? It would be just a sweet gin. Just add some ice. Drink it over ice, it'd be good. I want the G&T and the skewers. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Dip it in there. Toxie can't choose. Jensen says all. Stay says cake. 100% quantum milk mechanic. I will work on the recipe for you guys for this. Hey Danny, I've never had gin, but cheesecake is my favorite. Love it. Have you ever had a Basque cheesecake? Gonna make some syrup though. Yes, do it, Chelsea. What dip is this? This is the peanut sauce that went with the satay. Never had it? Yeah. So it's like a crustless cheesecake. I think it looks pretty good. And I was gonna say pretty good and pretty tasty, and it just came out pretty good. And then I think we're gonna cook these for a little bit longer so they're like more candied, but I think that looks great. I'm very impressed with us, guys. I think we did a great job. Pat yourselves on the back. All right. Okay. So, thank you everyone for answering my questions. And next stream, we're gonna send over and we're gonna raid Jens. Jens is just chatting. She's the most wonderful human. Just lovely, lovely person. Does gaming as well as just chatting streams. Next stream, Friday, be here in 1 day and 20 hours. We're making gozleme and chocolate eclairs. We're making choux pastry, chocolate eclairs for the website. It's gonna be delicious. Thank you everybody who supported the channel today. Thank you for subbing, resubbing, and Crapalicious for 9 months, Misdemeanor for 2, Cousin Mel resubbed, 1 month of 3, W Kelly for 3 months, Jaber 2 months, Rusty Rums, thanks for the raid. Thank you for subbing for longer than a month. At the moment with September, if you choose to subscribe, you can choose and to get a discount for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months. You get to be around here for longer at a discount. So thank you everyone for being here. Take care, brush your hair, be good to yourself and those around you. Copy and paste the raid call message, and let's go and see Jens. And we'll see you next week. Next stream. It's not all weekend yet. Bye, love you. See ya.